Starting, and we're live. Greetings, motherfuckers. Sorry for being late. This time, I swear it's not my fault. I know I'm an asshole. I caught 2 trains on the way back from doing all my grocery shopping. Yeah, I know. Sucks to be me because I shop like a fucking woman. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Good, you can do the shopping for me.
Will do. Just let me buy my damn rations. I like those orange fucking bricks.
If they're covered under food stamps, cool.
I don't know. I don't use
Chicago. Everything is covered under food stamps in Chicago. Don't worry.
Sounds almost like Portland there, Scoob. Everything's covered here on food stamps.
Yeah.
Because I move up there, I'm getting my fucking food stamps.
Yeah. The only comical irony is, the funny thing is that the Walmart that sells the actual rations is in Indiana. So I had to go up. Yeah. And I had like a stash of them over here. And I took a few of them to work. And I, tired, didn't want to go out the grocery shopping, so I didn't buy my Kias and sandwiches and whatever. So I was eating through those fucking rations. I was like, fuck, I've got like none left now. So I was like, all right, I got to replace all the ones I ate. So I had to go over to Indiana to go fucking buy those. I was like, all right, well, we're in, the general neck of the woods where I can get my cigars and all that stuff. All right, well, shoot, let me go replace my corn cob since I, can't clean the damn sucker. So I go into the cigar shop, pay a couple bucks for the corn cob, get the hell out of there. And I'm like, all right, we got to get to the highway before the train comes because there's already, one over here, one going over there. I missed the first fucking one, which was good. Then I get into I-94 and I'm like, all right, we're good. Then I get to 57. Get about 2 blocks off, bam, a motherfucking train. And I'm like, oh, you've got to be shitting me. Fucking hated it.
Mr. B, Katrina says she has 20 million questions for you.
Oh, by all means, bring Madam Donkey Teeth McCringleberry on to go and ask me her Hingle McCringleberry questions. If she needs to go... she can take about 10 minutes to go get the DJ and the 40-inch rims and the butt flaps if she needs to. Let her set the stage for all the and all that shit. You do.
Oh, good lord!
Hold on.
This fuck.
All right.
Donkey Teeth McCringleberry. I love it.
Here we go.
If it wasn't so many letters, I'd put that on my car. that would be my vanity plate.
If you get a UN plate, or not a UN, an EU plate, you can do that actually. So those fucking European ones have like 30 fucking letters on their plates. By all means,
it's not 30 letters. It's 17.
17. All right. Well, we can fit Hingle McCringleberry on there.
Nice. Yeah. Got to make that a point for the next time I drive through home.
Pringles.
All right, come on, bring her on. Get them butt flaps and them 40-inch rims, and the extra King Cobra.
She's getting some cake right now, and she's bringing me a piece.
What does she need that for? Her mouth? She's supposed to be talking.
Jeez.
I'm not saying nothing. I will sit here and be quiet. I know better than to say any smart shit about women, especially when cake is involved.
It's yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Yeah, kiss my ass.
Oh God, please, Lord, give me the strength to keep my mouth shut.
Okay, well, you know what? I think we may have had you beat on the cooking, because NightCrows cooking something very special tonight. He's cooking homemade mac and cheese, and last time he made it, it was fucking amazing. Fuck yeah! And that's the reason why he's not on right now. He's cooking some really bossly fucking homemade mac and cheese.
Nice. No, Burnside, I had corned beef nachos this morning.
Oh, bitchin'.
St. Patty's Day is this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday.
Okay, because I'm Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Because over here we have a corned beef brisket, so I'm gonna make an Irish stew, corned beef, potatoes, cabbage, and carrots.
Good Lord, that's a spread, Tara.
Oh, tasty. I like it. There's those goddamn stupid questions. Is she still getting her fucking grills and all that together? Squeezing between her teeth and
He
all
wants
the
you to
exceptional
question.
dye and stuff?
Can I be dirty while I'm live?
Oh, good lord,
Can you
she's gonna
what?
get
You're
you
gonna have to
banned.
get the McNiggly out of your wherever it is. I can't understand you.
She
Too much
said,
of a
"Can she be
McKinley.
dirty?"
Not my girlfriend. I don't care. Go get as many STDs as you want. I'm not paying the bill for it. Just don't get anything that might hop from your body
She's
to Terra's.
talking about can she say naughty words live?
Oh, I don't care. I totally misunderstood that.
Wow.
Yes, she could be dirty, and I thought she meant STDs. Yeah. Yeah. The guy's like stopped for a few minutes.
We cuss like sailors on here. The only things that you're not allowed to say are things that get you flagged, like the N-word.
Yeah, you can't be completely racist, which is why I use much more colorful language. Or I guess it's a religionist because technically a religion is not an ethnicity, but whatever magical fundamentalist fucking word they use for it, That's why I do my comical Allahu insert something here bar. So they say, "We Allahu ban your bar." I say, "You need to Allahu back the fuck off my humor bar."
You jack off every night. You make stuff, y'all.
What?
I think you were asking me if I chronically manipulate myself. When need be. When need be.
All right.
The fuck do you want to know if he does that for?
I don't know. She rides on 40-inch rims with one of those gold-plated, stupid things you stick on your teeth that if you were to refract light off of would be a goddamn death ray. What the hell if I know? I'm not a Hingle McCringleberry.
You didn't hear her, but she just asked if you let anyone stick something in your ass.
For the last time, I told her the last time she asked me those stupid 40-inch rim, hydraulic with flames questions. I am way too many. I will re-emphasize this. I am way too many shades white for that shit. If that doesn't make any sense. I am way too Caucasian for any of that.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't need a flashlight. I naturally refract. Look, I know you guys over here that are actual native actual, Americans that have been here for decades, are confused about your genetics because you've been here for God knows how long. You don't know what you're. I am from Sweden. I know what I am. I glow in the goddamn dark from radioactive snow and stuff because we had the Soviets and we had the Nazis and we got free from that. And we're like, all right, we're gonna take a little bit of this.
Florida and get a fucking suntan.
No, I will not go to Florida. I don't want to deal with those. Well, I'll go to Florida to see you, but drug addicts that fornicate with gators and all the other crazy Florida man stories.
Well,
yeah,
you're going to be fornicating with a gator anyways, so you might want to stop saying that because I'm just going to bring
you
it up.
You toss on that gator costume. I am not sticking it. I am not sticking it. If I go in there and you're wearing some type of green furry costume, I'm going to throw fucking Cass here at you and go, have fun, you two.
No.
Way out of my league.
You sent me in Discord, Mr. B. You want me to tie you up? I'll also blindfold you, start riding you, take the blindfold off, and you'll see me as Alberta Alligator.
Hell you will. I will not have such hillbilly happen on my watch.
See, I'll sell tickets, guys. Let me get some popcorn.
I'm just sitting here so fucking confused in my life right now.
Yeah.
Where has my life gone to see this shit? What the fuck?
Sorry, Cass. It went from zero to deeply
how
redneck.
are you going to hold anything if I have you tied up and blindfolded?
Wait, what?
You don't know how I can get out of things. I'm a very when I want to, I can get out of a situation. One of those I'm used to getting out of because two of the women that I had.
The only way you're going to tell I'm wearing an Alberta alligator costume is if you feel the tail between your legs.
Oh, fuck.
I think I'll smell the stank of gator, or my furry senses will kick in and I'll go, "There's a sodomist nearby. I must kill it." Oh wait, it's too close. It must be. God damn it! Won't get off that damn gator costume. And I'll probably snap one of my wrists trying to get out of the binds because that's happened before. That sucks.
Well, I might just decide to use bondage tape on you.
Oh God.
Bitch, please. I use it for my car. I can get out of that, no problem. Are you kidding me? Do you know the redneckery I have done with my Honda?
Yeah, right.
Fine. I'll use my unicorn duct tape.
Hey guys, you two already. You're a couple more minutes of this. You're gonna wind up driving Cass to the seminary. So.
Oh Jesus!
It's cringy even for a furry. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I don't know. She really has this fantasy of duct taping me down and going all Florida woman with a gator costume or something. I don't know, man. Not my thing. I use duct tape for impromptu repairs. I mean, I got some Scotch duct tape because the one effing light on my goddamn Saab kept bobbling out, and I was like, "Motherfucker, stay in place."
You know, it's true. It is like Little Nicky. We are in hell, and Rodney Dangerfield is the devil.
I really do have unicorn duct tape.
I'm sure you do. I see it right there. Yes, I know you do. I got the transparent stuff, but it's in the car, so yeah.
God.
Go ahead and duct tape me down. I'll get out of that. It's not that difficult. But I've gotten out of worse things.
Right now, Katrina's laundry. She'll be back with another 50 million questions.
Are they gonna be just as gangsta and McKingley?
I have no fucking clue.
I'm pretty sure it's to be something else dumb. I mean, God, I thought I had an obsession with making fun of communists that just happen to be deranged homosexuals. She's really got an obsession. She likes that in the hood in the ass.
Dude, speaking of commies, I had a commie trap try to come at me on Twitter today.
Oh, God. You poor bastard.
With about 4 or 5 others yelling at me because I had said that maybe we should reevaluate the children transitioning policies.
Well, it's a smart idea to just get rid of that in general, because when you are developing, like as in growing up, you know, that thing that they think doesn't exist, the dumb fuckers. But if you are just naturally, like, just getting just from your wee little ages to your middle ages and what have you, you're constantly growing. If you're going to screw with that genetic structure, that's just dumb.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir here, man. I was saying we needed to reevaluate it because, for crying out loud, they're trying to make it illegal to own a gun if you're under 21, but they want to allow 5-year-olds to transition. Let's be real.
Yeah, I know. That sounds completely asinine.
Yeah, that is retarded.
Yeah. That's the problem I had with Heart Progress. It's because they were doing that dumb crap, and I'm like, you people are insane. You want to go and take 8-year-old children, diddle them to the point where they're going to be mentally broken for the rest of their lives and probably commit suicide. And then on top of that, you're going to genetically alter them to be an opposite gender so you can diddle them some more. But God forbid I come in with a firearm and say, all right, it is your time to die. And I thoroughly pump you full of lead to the point that you cannot come back. But, oh, I must be, you know, the criminal fascist something effing white male. Ooh, I must be incarcerated for life and put in a gas chamber. Yeah, like I haven't heard that before.
You know, a lot of people focus. I hate circling it back to this, but when they do talk about the tragedies of World War II, they often talk of the Jews. They talk of the Gypsies. They talk of the Poles, and they talk of the Slavs. The other thing that the Nazis were doing, aside from their eugenics, was they were going after the actors. They were going after the communists. They were going after the socialists.
Yep.
They were going after the astrologers. They were basically going after all of the lunatics on the left who are running around in the streets throwing Molotov cocktails nowadays. So
fucking figures.
You know, seriously, it's kind of ironic if the Nazis would have just kept it more to like the pure with the social, with the genetics. If they would have just kept going after people because of the racial issues and not going after people for political issues, these political people couldn't claim victim class for 70 straight years, because that's the problem now. I told you about that movie Trumbo or whatever the fuck it is, with that what is that piece of shit's name? Bryan Cranston. In the movie, he plays the writer Trumbo, who wrote the way he beat the Red Menace was he wrote the screenplay for Spartacus, even though he was blacklisted. That other communist, Kirk Douglas, he insisted on it. In that movie, if you watch it, John Wayne is the villain. I told you about that, right, Burnside?
Burnside?
Yeah, he disappeared again.
But yeah, I
Fucking
know what you're talking about, Scoob.
You seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfucking believable.
Well, and I mean, we freaking imported all those dumbass communists when the Nazis took over. I mean, that's how we ended up with Marcuse over in Berkeley teaching the next 20 years of sociology and history teachers.
Yeah.
It's what's caused this whole mess is we imported all them damn commies out of Nazi Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Operation Paperclip. That's the whole problem that we had. You know, they brought everybody in and they didn't screen anyone. And I've been telling a lot of people your idea, and I agree with you. Not so much that we got to try it for treason, but I honestly think that after these politicians are done doing their term in office, that they should stand before a court. I really do. I think that they should have to. If they didn't do anything bad, it'll be a quick proceeding. So, but I think it should be mandatory. I really agree with you on that. That really is something.
Cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't take full claim for it, guys. The Spartans did it before I ever brought it up. But
that's fine. But you dusted it off. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hey, the Spartans were great people. I mean, here, you know, these communist sodomites talk a lot about, you know, equal rights and this and that, and they like flying around their rainbow banners, what have you. Little known fact, a lot of these Spartan warriors were actually homosexual. Because they really didn't give a good goddamn about your sexuality. Pardon?
They were bisexual. They just they encouraged sex when you were away and in the military.
Ah, is that what it was? Ah, thank you for the correction there.
To keep you from cheating on your wife.
Yeah. You see, the Spartans had some really intuitive, progressive terms there, but they were man enough to actually be able to go and defend their nation.
Well, they had specific ladies of the evening that were just for the soldiers. Well, sailors, if you want to get technical.
When they were home.
Yeah, they had special ladies of the evening for when they were home, and they also had brothels that catered to sailors and soldiers away. It was a way that to keep down venereal disease. You would have specifically brothels that would only cater to the military. And they would often have different women for enlisted men and different women for the officers. Flag officers would have their own tier also. It was the way it was ran. It was very efficient. To be frank, I was always of the mindset we should have that for the modern military.
Well, I don't think that'll ever fly, Scoob. I mean,
I know.
For crying out loud, the sauna, spa, and hot tub place I used to go to in Germany while I was on active duty is blacklisted because you're not allowed to wear clothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All the Germans in the place all the Germans in the place knew I was an American soldier, but I spoke German. I was polite. I didn't cause any problems, so they didn't care. And if they got somebody calling in that only spoke English, they'd come find me and hand me the phone.
Oh, that's funny. You're just sitting there, about 5 people in deep. Yeah, Scotsman. Yeah. Like so, als Mountainman, we have an American, bitte English, please. Yeah, not able
that
to
was
understand.
pretty much what I got.
And it's like, all right, yeah, sure, let me try to like place with you real quick. And the woman just look at you, oh, you speak English? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Gosh, let me go up and move my stuff.
Yeah.
Enjoy your dinner.
Man.
That's what matters.
Oh, by all means. Oh, stuff in my face here. Great stuff.
That is a damn fine amber, if I do say so.
Tell NightCrows to overnight me some.
We're not gonna have much left. By the time we all get done eating this mac and cheese, ain't gonna be nothing left because it's good.
We gotta get more of that Patriot Pantry shit for when we go to DC.
Oh, sweet, thanks, man.
No,
I've got a real
seriously, that food is delicious.
Oh man, hell yeah!
You know, Burnside,
homemade meals, dude.
I think you should get a sponsorship from Patriot Pantry. I bet they'd pick you up.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know if they would. That would be awesome.
What?
We could just make ourselves press passes as long as we put some sort of media type name on it. And I was thinking, Chaos 120 Media.
Yeah, we can't make our own press passes unless we're incorporated and insured and bonded and licensed. You have to be recognized, otherwise, no one's going to just let you go in. What you could do is, with any press pass you put on, like what we could do is you'd have to already be established as a media corporation, contacts in place, and get their permission, and then you can put their logo on a press pass with your own name on it. You make a press pass like that, you're held to liability if anything happens. I know, it's up to you. You want to try to like make a custom press pass, go nuts, but anyone starts asking you questions and you just tell them you made your own press pass, I mean, it is DC. I don't know how the laws are. I don't know if they can arrest you for that there, but I wouldn't want to risk it. The press pass I use is free.
Which one do you use?
Oh, God, I don't remember the name offhand. I'd have to go and look. It's in the car in the trunk.
Yeah, you're going to have to get us the link for that so that we can all get some degree of press passes when we get to DC.
It's still in Diogenes' server, in real life planning one in that channel. It's still in there. Yeah, it's not like he deleted anything. You just got to scroll back to like October.
All right.
No, not October. What month? Go scroll back to like August. Last August. It should be listed right in there.
All right.
Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna get another bowl of this. Oh, this is so good. This is so damn good. I wish we didn't have those two damn trains. This is such good food. And if U.S. Patriot Supply or anyone wants to give me sponsorships for food, by all means, that would be awesome. Because Jesus Christ, for work alone, I get those giant orange blocks, and I eat those through the week. One will last me about 3-4 days. So by all means, it's not like I'm gonna complain or anything.
What is it, like a pemmican?
It's shoot, if I can get some decent light in here, I could probably show it for a second here. Give me 1 second here.
So, you got any news for tonight, Tara? Tara?
Give me a second. I'm turning down the TV.
So it's just me on the stream right now, or are you there, Kaz?
No, I'm still alive somehow.
Didn't run off to the Jesuit seminary. I see.
Surprised he didn't have a heart attack.
So, you got any news for us then?
For who?
For the channel, man. People are watching.
Let's see. I'm probably just gonna look for a few things I think I saw today, just real quick.
Well, I know
I'm
earlier.
starting on my purses finally.
That's good to hear, Tara. I know earlier I had an article set up for talking about it was about a Virginia teacher.
Did she have sex with a kid?
No.
Okay, I got it. There, let me. You ever see that?
Here we go. Here we go. So yeah.
You got it?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much eat one of these per week. Just because, you know, no microwave or nothing at work. You know, unless I want to go halfway across the goddamn building. So yeah. These tend to really come in handy.
Yeah.
Just because look at how thick this bastard is. It's exceptionally thick. So yeah. Good stuff to eat.
Just buy some MREs.
Because I gotta order those off the net, that's why. That's basically the most cost-effective thing I've gotten closest to a civilian MRE. US Patriot Supply is the best civilian MRE I know of offhand. And if they had a store, yeah, I'd be in the motherfucker. But they don't.
So, guys, the article I was talking about was IJR Red did an article this morning. Social worker claims she was fired for simply having a concealed carry permit, not even having a gun on it.
Oh, tell me all about that one. I forgot about that.
On Friday, Storm Durham, a social worker at the city of Roanoke, Virginia, tweeted that she had been fired from her job, explaining, "I was fired for having a concealed carry permit, not the gun." She was escorted by 3 officers because she was a safety risk to the building. Whoa.
Hey, turn off your fucking mic.
She was escorted from the building with 3 safety officers. Apparently, the Department of Virginia Social Services decided it wasn't safe for her to be working in the school system there with her concealed carry.
She's going to shoot the kid in the head.
That's ridiculous.
It was completely ridiculous to me. I found her on Twitter. Apparently, she's not even what most people would consider a normal gun owner. She doesn't have any ties to the Republican Party, doesn't have any ties to the NRA, doesn't even actually own a gun. She just has a CCW. And they fired her for it.
That's bullshit.
Even if she was associated with a conservative party, that's still ridiculous nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. It's completely insane. I mean, I hope she wins a lawsuit against the school district and the city of Roanoke.
That has to be violating some kind of law, some kind of federal law for doing that. Just because of something like that, yeah.
Well,
where was this? Where was
this? This was in Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay, in Virginia.
Yeah. And apparently this poor woman has been getting harassed on Twitter at her Twitter account over this after she publicly talked about it.
Really?
Yeah, I went over to her Twitter account this morning and it was just response to attack, response to attack, response to attack.
Jesus Christ.
People trying to claim that her boyfriend came into the school with a gun on him, or that she was saying she was going to take her boyfriend's gun and shoot up the school.
What?
All sorts of stuff. It just appears to be insane.
Yeah, clearly. Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah, and I thought we had seen the last of this, man.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure that's a violation of the Second Amendment.
It gets touchy because, see, technically she wasn't fired for having a gun. She was just fired for having a concealed carry permit.
Yeah.
That's
corporations can be quite sleeky bastards when it comes to these kind of things. You can't really.
Well, this is a school district, Kaz.
That too. It doesn't really matter at this point for me. Because I thought it was similar to another story, but never mind. I was thinking of the Google one. The judge clearly didn't do anything for that one, so either. So then again, that's California. Guys, no.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you're gonna have to find this in Wild Smile video because the source requires a download, and I'm not downloading random sources right now. Fuck that. Apparently, what was it? Hold on. This fucking thing needs to work on my end. Something about 49% of Californians plan to leave California.
Oh, holy hell. Please tell me they're not
149.
coming to Oregon.
I don't know.
We already got enough Californicators up here. We don't need any more. No offense, Kaz, but we just keep having wave after wave of commies come up here and move into Portland, just ruining the state.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that, guys. Now that I'm done violently attacking my food because it's so damn delicious. Oh, God. Sorry about that.
Send them all Burnsides way, man. Send them all to Chirac. You know, don't
by all means. Send your communist here. I need the target practice. I need to work off this this delicious food. I need target practice to kill the calories I just gained.
Okay. Oh, this is horrible.
NightCrows says hello to everyone, by the way, and oh man,
What's up? What's up?
we're gonna have to have a Chaos 120 cookout one of these days because this is good food. But oh man,
Tell him I said to take a picture of you tonight while you're sleeping.
will do. I will. I'll let him know.
Now, Burnside, if you're wanting to do a Chaos 120 cookout, I have to come out with a smoker because
You have a smoker?
Yeah.
Whoa, so we can have like a Royale pig roast?
I can't do a whole pig. I can do a half.
Hey, that's good enough, man. I'll finagle a way to get us half a pig. Oh man.
You know, if we have it in September, I could probably swing a quarter of a sheep, right?
Ooh, God, that's good. God, as long as it's not lamb, because that's like the one divider is NightCrow won't eat lamb. I will eat lamb. It's technically a sacrilege for him. For me, I'm just fucking evil.
Bah.
What's wrong with eating lamb?
It's goddamn hell was it? Goddamn, I used to know it off the tip. That's goddamn, it's one of the goddamn religious subsects. Damn it, brain not working.
So that can't be it.
No, it's when I can remember it, I'll mention it. Damn it, I can't remember it, but it's one of those subsects where it's like, all right, you can't eat lamb, and there's, god damn it, when I can remember it, when I remember it, I'll mention it, but I'm too food coming right now to remember it. Damn it.
Because see, I'm totally spacing there. I know plenty of sects that won't let you eat pork. I know some that won't let you eat other types of animals. You know.
Yeah, no, pork's totally fair game. That's the good thing. It's like pork, beef. It's just, what the hell is it? It's just lamb and like one or two other things I think offhand.
It must be a really obscure sect, man, because
Yeah, because most of them it's you can't eat pork, anything with cloven hoof.
Yeah, it's like a subsect or it's his personal thing he has. But you know, it's more so a religious concept that's above my natural understandings. I'm more with the politics and the religion as far as understanding. But there's a good enough reason for it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, pig's totally fair game. Definitely love pig, man. Last pig roast I had was pretty decent. I just have to be more sober for this one.
Burnside, if I move up there, can I have some bacon seed?
Yeah, how about the bacon you want?
No. Bacon seeds. That's baby pigs.
Oh, bacon. Dude, go for it.
Eat pigs.
You want little baconlings that you can raise them into big bacons? By all means, go right ahead.
Yeah.
You know,
I've already got names too.
tasty.
No. Pork chop. Maple cured. Smoked. Honey. What else? One of them my dad named a.
Call one of them dinner. Because that's what I do if I had to name pigs. I'm going to call one of them dinner.
Yeah, Tara, the last time I named livestock, it was étouffée, confit, and under glass.
Nice.
When I was little, I had a friend that had cows.
Aww.
And they had a baby calf that was just born, and they're like, yo, they've named all the others. Do you want to name this? And I'm just looking at the baby calf, and they're like, so do you have a name? I go, uh-huh. And they're like, what is that? I go, Veal.
Veal. Oh,
They must have loved you.
They named it Veal.
Wow, that's kind of sick.
That's the type of man I would be if I owned a farm. I'd make my farm like one of those alt-right stereotype looking things, because all of the animals there were meant to die and be eaten. And people go, why are you so cruel and unusual? Why do you have evil names for your animal? They're food. I'm going to name them food. That one's cheeseburger. That one's hamburger. That one over there is dinner. That one over there is supper. Those three over there are going to be breakfast and hangover food. That's what I would literally call my animals.
That one's meatloaf.
Oh, I'm gonna have to at least name 4 of them meatloaf. You know, 1 for the band and 3 for each different types of meatloaf that I'm aware of.
Oy vey.
Mm-hmm. So I bring it all called meatloaf. And then, you know, they all come running and stuff and go, yes, good little piggies. Good little piggies, yes. Eat and become nice and fat and healthy so I can eat you and sell you to other people that will eat you. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm not a farmer. I'd be the most evil farmer you'd ever know. Like I would get lynched just for my general antics and namings and reasons for animals, you know. They wouldn't lynch me because I'd be doing something illegal. They'd lynch me just because I'm evil. Whew. All right, well, what else do we got going on aside from bacon? I don't have the NHL score, but I've got the body count. If we want to go over the body count.
We missed out on the body count the other day.
All right, well, I have it for this week, despite the fact that I'm off on everything else. All right. So as of today, we have a total of 79 people that have been shot and killed in the city of Shirakistan. And we have, oh, nice, we broke the 300 marker. We went over the 300 marker with shot and wounded. We've got 337 total for that, so we're doing pretty good already. We're already at a good jump start. Because typically it's about, 100 a month, so it's like January, February, March. All right, we're over our natural goal. And we're a month ahead, roughly give or take, on a total shot, because it's at 416 people that have been shot. And our grand total of homicides from all of those bullets altogether is 95. So I believe we're a little bit less than last year. I believe, let's see here. Yes, a little bit under. All right, now let's see here. Let's go take a look at some of our, this is the one thing I know everyone laughs about. I'm gonna go take a, wait, what the hell? Oh, hey guys, we got a new stat.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, we got a new stat. Holy shit, Scoop, you're gonna love the hell out of this.
All right.
I didn't think they were gonna go here. Okay, opioid-related deaths. Wow. Yeah, they incorporated it. Oh, I guess looks like they've had it for a while, but they haven't reincorporated it for. Huh. Well, not too bad. All right. Well, for all of you junkies out there, thankfully, altogether, 47 of you have kicked the bucket. Please continue to kick the bucket in a rapid pace, as we don't want to deal with you. That looks like Jesus. The sad thing is, for January going into February is where a good 33 of them came from. The rest of them just came between the ass end of last month and going into this month. Hoo boy. I do have a little bit of sad news, though. Despite all the junkies and all the other crazies shooting each other, we've still only got one nut shot.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See, I had a bet that we were going to have 4 more this month so far.
I was hoping. But there is a consolation prize to this. Though we only have one nut shot, we've got 7 people who have shot themselves. So that's good. Yeah, we did good. The funny thing is 4 out of 7 of those were in the first month, so everyone must have been really hungover from New Year's and decided they're going to go out and bitch at people and try and shoot them, and then they shot themselves in the leg, you know? They're fucking stupid. And a few other people, it appears, have decided to shoot each other in the ass or in the asshole. I don't know. It depends on if it goes through. Actually, no, it does not count if it goes through the left cheek or the right cheek or both cheeks or the hole itself. So long as the bullet lands within the general proximity of the anus, it is considered an ass shot. And there are 16 of the said anus shots.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. I'm not talking about those sodomists that love nothing more than anus. I'm talking about, people trying to kill each other by shooting each other in the actual anus.
Well, maybe they got confused and thought that their hearts were in their anuses, man.
You never know. These people are absolutely nuts. I'm shocked they actually put opioid deaths in there. I didn't think that was going to be a thing. And
man,
damn.
the opioid crisis is so big right now. Of course, it was going to be in there.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey! I got another funny stat for you. Hey, take a guess. Now I'm going to list you off some. I'm going to give you a list of 3 and pick one. Okay, one of these stats is exactly 69. All right, now this is for the race of the victim or assailant stat. All right, now you've got a choice of 3 because the last one's pretty negligible. All right, is it black, Hispanic, or white/other?
I'm gonna go black.
All right,
I'm gonna go
Mountain Man for black. Tara for Hispanic. What do you take, Scoob?
What was the question again?
All right, one of these stats is at 69%. And this is for the victim and assailant stat. And your choices are black, Hispanic, or white/other. We've got Mountain Man says black, Tara says Hispanic. What are you and Cass thinking?
Where is this taking place?
Chicago.
I'll go with other.
Other? All right. All right, so we got 3 even then. All right, Cass, you are the deciding factor. Which will you pick?
Blacker than a tire?
All right. So we have 2 for black, 1 for Hispanic, 1 for white or other. Ironically, it is black. That is 69 on the stat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, literally. If you want, I'll see if I can share the page because this is quite comical. Here we go. See, ta-da!
Yep.
There it is.
And it's 20% for Hispanic.
Yep. Which leaves a total of 60 black victims, 11 assailants, 18 Hispanic victims, and 2 assailants. And for white or other, 5 and 2.
You know, when I thought other, I was thinking of like all the Korean and Indian shopkeepers who got smoked in like collateral damage. That's why I figured maybe it was something. I thought they were a stat that got overlooked.
Common misconception, it happens. But hey, here's a consolation. Carjackings went up. We have 139 right now.
Well,
Wow.
you know, they're saying we're gonna have a hot summer, so that's probably gonna skyrocket there.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get me a lawn chair and some bulletproof vests.
Well, if you want, there's a company out here in Oregon that sells water buoyant bulletproof insert plates. We can see about shipping you a set.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! I could use a lot of that, dude. Can I line my house with that? I can't right now, but can I line the
Oh
apartment?
Lord.
Capital idea. Oh my god.
They're rated to take AK rounds, so you should be okay.
Oh, that'll be perfect. That's what they normally use. Oh, my man. My man, mountain man.
What the hell do you expect, man? I got crazies out here with 300 Win mags trying to take shots at elk at like 700 yards. They're nutballs, man. I have to wear that shit when I hunt.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Otherwise, I get tagged in the back. It'd be the first time somebody shot me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's harder hunting in Oregon than it was surviving Kosovo.
Oh, shit.
That puts into perspective.
In Kosovo.
Man, these guys are taking fucking blind shot at elk. I'm like ready to shoot back at them next time. You know?
Oh,
Claim
Jesus.
self-defense, you know. Here I am walking, you know. Orange hat on even, walking.
Oh my god.
I mean, it'd be one thing if I'm up in a blind or something and I'm all camoed out, sitting still, waiting for my shot, and, you know, something goes past me. It's another thing when I'm walking with an orange cap on, bright as day.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh god, that's funny. All right, I got two more, and then I think we can wrap this up. All right. I think I found the reason why we don't have too many nut shots.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from our regular count of shot placements here, I dare say it's 6. You're an asshole. They're actually improving. I think they've been listening to you. They're improving their fucking accuracy.
Yeah, I see that. 75 shots in the torso, 26 in the head.
Yeah,
Fuck.
the blue numbers are fatal shots. That's the funny thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so that one fatal one right there on lower body, yeah, that's the nut shot. That
Fetal nut shot.
The other, yeah, that blue one. I swear to God, that
I
blue
was
one there.
thinking, guys just started wearing Kevlar jock straps.
You know what? That would be a capital idea. It really would. I'd wear one for my own personal testicular safety.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man. Put some rhinestones on it. It'll sell really well. I guarantee it.
I'll sell them in the BDSM market.
Oh God.
That might work. Market in Chicago might work. And here's for those of you who are more geographically stout, let me try and zoom in here a little bit. Here's the map of the mayhem.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty centralized to gangland, too, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look how these fell. Hey, we've got a middle finger in Inglewood. Look at that.
Looks almost
Look
like
at
a drive-by, man.
Yeah, they're all homicides, too. 1 homicide, 2 homicide, 3 homicide, 4. And then one was on the way to Grand Crossing and said, fuck it, I'm going to fire anyways. And then technically, we've got a 6th over here, right on the border between New City and Inglewood. That's fucking hysterical. That's really fucking hysterical. And out of all the neighborhoods, it looks like Austin, our glorious progressive shit stain, actually had a self-defense stat there. That's what that little green circle is.
Oh, man.
Yeah, somebody actually was brave enough to say, yeah, fuck you guys, get the hell out of my house. And shot their asses back. Yeah, we've got, in Cragen up here, we've got 1 police officer involved shooting. We've got another in Woodlawn. Where's that? Oh, whoops! That's the star. Oh, my bad. I got that backwards. My sincerest apologies.
Those are double.
Yeah, that's stupid me. I've only been doing this for Jesus God. Let me have another beer. Yeah, sure. That's the excuse. That's the reason why I totally screwed that up. I've only lived here for so long. I should know this. God. No, it was all our double homicides. So Joy, they're learning, and we have another in the old neighborhood.
There's not even an officer-involved shooting on the map, man. What are your cops doing? Hiding under the police engine until they're done?
Nah. Normally people have trouble getting a hold of them, actually. The funny thing is we've got so many of these going around, they're pretty well spread thin. That's the main problem we have. And aside from that, only recently have they gotten decent tack gear. So unless they actually get a shot placed on them and they wind up physically falling over, it's not really much of a shooting as far as, police involved. I mean, if they have to draw on somebody, it's considered detaining unless they have to start firing off rounds and then, they shoot somebody or someone shoots them. Then it's a, if I remember correctly, then it's a police-involved shooting.
Yeah, sorry. I grew up in Tennessee, man. We had at least 5 police-involved shootings a month.
Ah.
Yeah, just inside Nashville, though. Not outside of Nashville where I lived.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, the gangbangers would get uppity and start shooting, and the cops would come in and knock them all down.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of trouble as far as that. Typically what they wind up doing is it's either they're zipping around trying to catch these guys because they're all over the fucking place. They literally are. And the problem is most of our police officers, thanks to Rahm Emanuel's bureaucracy, they're normally involved, instead of shooting back at criminals, they're involved ticketing people like all of us here that are sitting just, being law-abiding and what have you, not going around hingling it up. And, just decking the halls with lots of hot lead, So they decided, your city sticker's like 3 days, 3 days overdue. All right, well, we're gonna write you up a $200 ticket for that. We seen yesterday, smashed his license plate of the guy that blew a stoplight by, an 1/8 of a second. Yeah, fuck you. We're gonna give you a ticket for that. By Raumführer's decree, you will pay.
Well, I got you one, man.
Yeah,
I got a $500 ticket for running a yellow light.
What the fuck?
Wow. Yep. Wow, you, sir.
$526 about 6 years back. I went through a yellow light, and the cop pulled me over.
Jesus, were you going 80? How the hell did you manage that?
I was doing 35 in a 40 zone.
Wow. That's some magical. I don't have words. I'm gonna have to poke Mickey with a stick and go, "Hey, give me a fucking slur for this because this doesn't make any sense." I'm gonna have to poke him, or I'm gonna have to poke Morris and go, "Give me a fucking slur real quick. Think of something supremacist," because this makes no sense. No sense whatsoever.
The cops.
How do you do that?
The cops in Beaverton, they'd ride around in tactical gear in their squad cars, man, pulling people over.
Ours do the same thing. They've now got tack gear, so they're not running around in bulletproof bikinis, thankfully.
Well, that's what happens when you have a bored police department with too much funding.
He lives!
Hey, Six.
I lived.
Oh, dude.
Killers finally kicked in.
You missed the stats, man.
My prediction was wrong.
What happened, Six? What? I didn't hear what was going on. What's the matter?
Allergy headache from hell.
Balls, dude.
We're getting another nor'easter.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I heard about that, man.
Yeah. Lucky me.
I'm sure a lot of shit's gonna. Oh man, you just got that basement.
Yeah. Yeah, I just finished pumping it out this morning. It's still like a little bit left, but yeah, it was clean for a while. It was nice. It was fun all that.
Does it jump right directly through the water table, or are you guys able to sandbag or something like that?
Oh, there's nothing we can do. It comes in through the walls. It comes in through everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm at sea level, so once the sea level rises,
that's why a lot of people in where I grew up did not have basements, because we had the water table that is essentially it extended out from the ocean. I would say sometimes 25 miles inland, and yeah, that you tended to cause a lot of problems. Also, there was just the natural water layers would cause seepage into basements that weren't set up like a Tupperware container. Yeah, it sucked. So nobody had basements.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, good to see you, man.
All right, man. You made it as well.
I forgot the absolute hell out of chat. I am so sorry, everybody.
Hey, Ray.
Fucking man.
So Mize is kind of pissed at you for not giving her.
Yeah, she just messaged me and she's like, "What the fuck were you doing?" And I was like, "I just got done stuffing my face. I'm in chat. You sorry son of a bitch." And I was like, "I am sorry." Oh shit.
You're a dumbass.
You're a bad little brother.
Very bad little brother.
I'm not trying, I swear.
You're a bad boy.
Yeah.
How you doing? All right, Rusty.
Dude, doing good. Just got out of my deal with hang out with Ray Savage, the newest addition to the Cream Stream thing, and we're just hanging out. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. She's awesome. I think she's a good fit for what we're doing, and you know, she's doing her own thing. She's kind of part of the internet blood sports community or whatever. So that's an avenue into a whole group of people that you know. So that's cool. You know, it's,
awesome.
Yeah,
well, I'm glad so many of us are happen to be able to jump onto the stream this late. I just got here just a few minutes ago.
So it was like started out with like 4 people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Prostate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I was talking to my girlfriend and I sold her a wreath and I was telling her about Chaos 120 and telling the names of everyone. And when I came across the name Irate Prostate, my boyfriend goes, and on that note, I'm getting in the car.
That's funny.
You know, Irate, I wish I'd had some backup from you earlier. I got cornered by 5 or 6 SJWs on Twitter today. They were trying to convince me of the suitability of underage minors transitioning.
Oh, no way! No, the human brain doesn't stop growing until the age of 25.
Agreed, and that's why I'm against it.
Right, exactly. So you know, so all right. Well,
human beings. What?
No shit. It's just like, all right. So do you want to give a 6-year-old the ability to kill somebody? Let's just send 6-year-olds to war. That's what they do in Africa.
Well, damn it! You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, well,
this is the social construct. Apparently, you can be 5 and you can play Beethoven without a problem.
What are their feelings on child labor laws?
Right.
I never pulled that one. I pulled out the delusional alien hand syndrome equivalency and put them all out.
What?
Because we don't. Whoa, Burnsides, a bit loud, man.
I think Jesus just touched me.
What happened? My computer glitched real quick. What the hell happened? Everything cut out for like 8 seconds. What the hell?
Our prostate's corns were just healed.
Love,
He's no
lovely.
longer irate prostate.
He's just now prostate.
He's not just regular
He's now
prostate.
milked by prostate.
Exactly. I like that. Milk it. The milk of amnesia.
Tasty.
But yeah, I pulled out the alien hand equivalency argument. None of them had ever heard it before, apparently.
What is that? Yeah, run that one by me. That sounds interesting.
So alien hand syndrome is where you physically do not believe you have control over your hand.
Oh,
The fuck?
And we do not cut people's hands off for alien hand syndrome.
right.
Well, gender dysphoria, you believe that your genitalia are wrong.
Right.
Okay.
So why are we
that's
mutilating
great.
people's
That's
genitalia?
beautiful. I like it. That's an excellent argument.
That's pretty decent. You should go to one of those commutards and demand a debate for such a
It
topic.
sounds like he avoided a gangbang with just that just that tactic.
Yeah.
So nice, dude. Nice.
Well, you know,
they love the dog pile.
I got to
man.
come up with
Those-
something, man. I'm outnumbered.
Those assholes, they'll corner your ass and they'll just dogpile your ass until you like say, okay, goddamn, stop it. It's just they don't fight fair, man. You know,
I'm almost always outnumbered, man. So I had to come up with good arguments quick.
that's right. You know that's why they whip out all the cysts. You're a racist, feminist. I mean, a misogynist. Blah blah blah, cyst.
And that's when that throwback ad homs are not an argument.
They fight like intellectual gangsters. They never fight. Like they fight.
They just sit there and they grab their testicles all night while they're yelling at you. Give themselves an infection from all the gripping.
Hey, I heard you disagree.
I mean,
with
hey,
my
if
friend's
they like
opinion.
urinal tract infections, by all means, continue to grab your testicles and grip menacingly as you fling your hands and testicles around. That's all on you.
I keep yelling at Katrina's son to stop grabbing his crotch because you know, he sees that a lot because we are in the hood. And
Which is why I say
and
you
I'm
need
like,
to.
most of the time he doesn't have to pee. He's just grabbing his crotch. And I keep yelling at him, stop grabbing his crotch.
Beat him with a stick, and then go to Katrina and beat her with a stick, and then go to whichever Hingle McCringleberry is grabbing his junk, and castrate him. Just slice off his testicles.
No. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna cut off his dick.
Make him feel the fury of the Burnside.
Oh shit! I gotta slide and prepare my man Occam for this this throwdown he's gonna have. He's fixing to go against. Speaking of against the SJW, we believe it's going to be a debate, but I do not put it past them to throw a kumite at their ass. So it could be anything. We don't know.
Hingle McCringle it. Hingle McCringle it with some donkey teeth.
I want to hear these
Some
fucks at a
gold-plated donkey
kumite.
teeth.
I want to hear these fucks at a kumite. That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
It's on that Joachim or Joaquin's channel, the Silver Surfer looking dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Yeah, it's called Backyard Blood Sports.
Backyard.
So yeah, it's supposed to be on 11:30. So I gotta go find him and make sure I got him prepped for that.
Nice.
Hey, Prostate, before you jump out, check our Chaos 120 Discord host room.
Yes.
I left something in there for everybody to have a look at and critique.
Cool.
All right,
I'll take a look at that. And before we go, Prostate, I do want to let you know that if you need people to be trolled at and memed at, let me know, because I'm already going after Pharaoh Food Stamp for just being an asshole in general. Because since that whole thing kicked off, I was like, "Where's this fucker? Where's this fucker? Where is this fucker?" And I was looking up radio, like how you properly spell it, radio #1, and I didn't find it. And then finally, I was like, "What? How is this crack baby to spell? It's Radio #1." And I was like, "What the fuck is?" And I found him, and I was just like, "Hey, Hingle McCringleberry! Hey, Lord of Donkey Teeth! Pharaoh, oh great Pharaoh of welfare, who dwelleth upon the 40-inch rims, eat thine Caucasian middle finger. You know, and that's just
know that. I got to split, y'all. Thanks. All right, I'll see you later. Right, bye.
Have fun.
Take it easy, man.
Awesome. Yeah, I've had fun trolling that bastard like no tomorrow. I sent him like 5 messages today. And I just pulled every Uncle Ruckus Red Foreman thing out of the book I could manifest in a couple messages. And I was like, eat my tweets. Eat them with joy. And Weebs was like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, I'm being an asshole like I always am. Poor girl. She was tweaking, and I'm like, no. I'm not doing this on behalf of anybody but myself. I've been wanting to poke fun at this guy since I started catching wind of this. It's just until I actually decided, maybe there's some different spelling in his name, and I actually paid attention to his name. I was like, oh yeah, that explains why I couldn't find him.
You know,
Yeah,
Burnside, maybe you should send me a text with his username, and I should do a little trolling of him too.
Oh, by all means, send him green pyramids with leprechaun pharaohs, because that's the thing I'm gonna work on. And for his, cave beast thing, here's what I'm gonna do.
We was
green and drunk as fuck.
Yeah, this is why the dynasties fell, is because the leper kangs decided you all suck at making whiskey. We're gonna go the fuck back to Ireland. And the kangs rose, and the kangs did what they do best: live off of welfare, shit all over the place, and try and make bigger rims to put on a vehicle. And they discovered, oh damn it!
It really pissed me off the way. I look back at some of that footage from him, and just the contempt in his voice for Arabs. Holy shit! He's not just racist against white people.
He hates everyone, man.
Oh, by all means, if he's got a tie in his twang, or oh god, what's the word I'm looking for?
Are you talking about that black guy with the hair looks like squirrels had a death match in it that Weibo argued with?
Yeah, Pharaoh Food Stamp. I'm talking about Pharaoh Food Stamp.
Yeah, he's a black supremacist. He doesn't like anyone but black people.
I'm totally gonna skip debating this guy. All right, sorry, Irving. I'm not gonna debate him. I'm gonna troll him. I'm gonna troll him raw. I'm gonna send him memes of leper kangs and giant tin pie UFOs with iron crosses on them that says "Viva's Nazi God und shit." I'll send him with Waffen Pythons. Luftwaffen Pythons.
See, I was gonna shred him with the newest discoveries where they found humans actually immigrated into the Nile Valley from Greece.
Oh, by all means. Because I already was going to throw it at him. Well, your first dynasty sucked so bad, the Greeks decided to come over there and, show you what for. And then after they got done with you, they decided to sodomize you. So, I know you don't like my people, man, but you know what? I will take being an SS over being an SSS.
Well, you can take it. You can take this a step further, because you see, people immigrated to Greece from the Chinese mainland. They came over the mountains. Yep. So basically, you could tell him that they was Changs.
You know what the problem is? I'm literally gonna have to quote Mickey to a degree on this.
In the cradle of civilization, there were egg rolls.
Yes, that's what we're gonna call the fall of the dynasties, the war of egg rolls. That's a great idea, Six.
We're fought over rice bowls.
Awesome.
Listen up, Radio 1. The gods demand more soy sauce.
And if you do not deliver the soy sauce, we will send Oberluftenwaffen SS Pythons. And you will bow before the great
soy sauce. I want crab
great
rangoon.
The great and white alien gods. You will bow before the Nazi gods. See Kyle, as he is the tallest of them all. You will bow, and you will see the god Kyle of the
he's
great
gone off
Titan UFO.
Burnside, I can't imagine the amount of adrenaline you're burning
All I'm
off
hearing
right now.
you say is see Kyle, and I'm thinking I don't want to watch South Park right now.
I'm saying see Kyle, like as in Kyle, the most tallest and the whitest of the alien space gods. I screw with Morse with that all the time because I picked it up from Murdoch, and I just ran with it. And I was like, "You guys are looking for Kyle? Oh, you mean that giant alien dude over there? You know." And they were like, "What the hell?" And I threw some David Icke crap at them, and they were just like, "Fuck you, Burnside."
I know what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to run up to you and look at you and go, "My tallest! Oh, my tallest!"
Oh man!
Technically, the tallest here I think is Scoob. But,
Okay,
yeah.
then I'll do that to Scoob, but I'll be dressed as Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How's that gonna work? Fucking green and short.
And then we're gonna put Cass into a Gur costume.
You gotta work in shorts.
Wait,
God.
I don't remember Gur being short.
I'm gonna have to literally, whenever I sober up,
misheard.
I'm gonna have to hop on Twitter and I'm gonna have to send this at Pharaoh Food Stamp,
Oh man!
and I'm gonna tell him that definitely I challenge your Hingle McCringleberryness. You're Lord of the Rims.
Hey, you're gonna get me in Twitter jail for that. You know that, right? Nobody
it can't be any worse than.
That's the furries.
I'm setting myself up for Twitter jail. Are you kidding me?
I love how saying the word "gas the furries" puts you in fucking Twitter jail.
Oh man! See, now you just got me in Twitter jail, okay?
I cleverly avoided Twitter jail because instead of the slanderous alt-right salute of hailing a certain something that starts with an S and begins with a G, I say see as in to view and Kyle as in a particular person. And I describe Kyle as this giant, tall, transparent-looking white alien that just looks exceptionally blonde and grumpy because he is the Ubermenschen of the Luftwaffen Python. He is the
okay,
lord
so it's a
of the
Space
Python
Ghost
UFOs.
outside of his costume.
Yeah, it's like alt-right Space Ghost. It's like take the angry Hitler meme face that everyone made and apply it to like Space Ghost with blonde hair and just this exceptionally grumpy tall height problem thing. We were like, you've got like a
blonde hair.
Yeah. Six knows what I'm talking about.
Now I'm thinking of Chris Hemsworth.
I haven't had enough beer for this. I need enough.
You do live in Florida, and the Viking aliens do visit there.
Well, you know what? Freya's bitch ass needs to come and give me my powers back. I'm ready to kick some ass down here.
But see, the lizard aliens are the ones you got to be careful of down there, Six, because they're the ones that'll violate you while you're trying to violate the alligators.
Yeah, yeah. Those David Icke reptile gods, man. Ooh, they're awfully rapey, dude. That's why the Viking aliens are trying to kill them because they're getting in on the rape game, man.
They better leave my wood booger alone.
Oh, yeah, they're awfully rapey, man.
Man, so do you guys know who LaRouche Pack is?
No.
You should
Is
check
that a brand of cigarette?
No, they are a crazy political group. You should check them out. They were pushing that President Obama was a split-eyed, shape-shifting lizard alien.
Oh, I've heard that crazy crackhead shit. I laughed
and they're
my
based
balls
out of Oregon.
off at that.
They're based here in Oregon.
Oh my god!
Last gun show I went to, they were outside. Last gun show I went to, they were outside trying to collect signatures to force Governor Brown into an inquiry about where she came from.
Oh my God, do it. Do it. Say a UFO, please. Do it. Do it. Say Patrol Centauri. Just do it. Oh God, that would be awesome.
Now, I've been considering trying to interview one, but I'm not sure I could get them to do it on camera. But I seriously would love to, because I think I could seriously get some views if I did.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go grab another beer here before Rydio1, who don't know how to fucking spell because he's Pharaoh food stamp eating my damn taxes. Yeah, but I'm gonna have another beer before he gets here.
Wait, is he on his way?
No, but I'm expecting him to eventually catch wind of it because I'm gonna tweet this at it.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Well, while Burnside's getting a beer, I have a story that I'd like to read.
Sure, go ahead.
for it.
So it looks like the London mayor has decided to address.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, the mayor of London read racist tweets about himself during South by Southwest as a plea for Facebook and Twitter to stop hate speech. Okay. London Mayor Sadiq Khan made a moving plea for tech companies to take on hate speech at the annual South by Southwest conference in Austin, Texas. The armpit's asshole armpit of Texas on Monday. I just added my little bit there. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah.
During his talk, the mayor read racist tweets about himself. Quote, "I say kill the mayor of London and you'll be rid of one Muslim terrorist," Khan read aloud. And also, quote, "I'd pay for someone to execute Sadiq Khan."
Did the audience cheer?
That'd be a good question.
Can you imagine if we started reading that shit aloud and a cheer went up from the crowd?
Oh my gosh. Probably not.
Probably not, Scoob. South by Southwest Con is super massive.
Very left wing crowd there at South by Southwest. And
almost as bad as some of the stuff here in Portland.
Yeah.
We got our naked bike ride coming up soon, and I think this time it's going to be for ovarian cancer.
Are you guys really naked?
Yes, they strip down. They even hand out special bike seats. Apparently, last year they had some problems with people using the public rent-a-bikes.
Oh, man. That's how you get pink eye.
That's how you get brown eye.
Oh, that's how you get leprosy. Anyhow, Khan, the first Muslim mayor of a Western capital city, said he read the half dozen tweets or so not to be portrayed as a victim. Oh, certainly not. Or ask for sympathy, but to illustrate that big tech has further to go in making the internet free of hate speech. Quote, "But ask yourself this. What happens when young boys and girls from minority backgrounds, you're assuming their genders, you son of a bitch, from the minority backgrounds, see this kind of thing on their timelines or experience this themselves," Khan said. Khan warned that tweets like the ones addressed to him send a message to minority children that if they don't look a certain way or subscribe to the same establishment beliefs, they will grow up thinking there's no path for them in high-profile careers. No, they'll probably learn to have a thicker skin and accept criticism from people that perhaps may not be so articulate, but certainly have an opinion. And that's the important thing. Free speech allows us to air our opinion, no matter how asinine it may happen to be.
Wham, you know, like you free speech.
I got a problem here. He didn't include the attack helicopters, the tanks, and the jars of man.
I know. He was assuming their genders, the fucking twat.
I mean, if he had given that speech in Portland, he would have been booed off the stage and had beer bottles thrown at him.
He would have Justin Trudeau showing up with the execution ask. Just like, what? Yeah, we don't call them boys and girls. We call them people.
Yep.
And now I have to behead you.
Yep.
Anyhow.
This is horrible.
Oh my gosh, Khan. Okay. Quote: "We simply must do more to protect people online," Khan said. Khan urged companies like Facebook and Twitter to show a stronger duty of care so that social media platforms can live up to their promises to connect, unify, and democratize the sharing of information and be places where everyone feels welcome and valued. I would love to see the written in stone rule that any of these social media companies, this is their duty. This is their stronger duty of care. That's bullshit. No. Anyhow, the London mayor offered a few recommendations. He suggested that Facebook and Twitter remove offensive content and misinformation faster. Oh, fuck.
Well, there goes my account.
Yeah. If they don't, he said, they should face fines. Wow.
I'm so scared. Oh, fines.
So it looks like all of us are going to get banned from Twitter.
Yeah, pretty much.
My foxy timbers. Whoa.
Oh, there's me going back into Facebook, Jay.
Germany began enforcing a new rule in January that gives social media platforms just 24 hours to decide if something is hate speech.
Ja, mein Führer.
Yeah, we're following the German example of how to do things as far as this.
Yeah, because we all know that they're pioneers in civil rights.
Yeah.
Look at their policies during the 40s.
German police are investigating far-right politician Beatrix von Storch after she described Muslims as barbarians on Facebook and Twitter. Well, you know what barbarians actually means? It means eater of barley. Which that would mean me, because I love eating barley. I eat barley all the damn time. I am a barbarian. I am an eater of barley because barley is awesome. Anyhow.
He does this a lot.
So does beer count as barley 6? Because I mean, I mash barley in my kitchen to make beer.
I would say technically, I say technically you're under the umbrella of barbarian. You're one of us, man. You're one of us.
Because see, normally I'm considered a heathen because I put heath in my beer.
There you go. But you're also a barbarian, so that makes you something of a.
Guess I need to get a bigger axe.
Yeah, damn straight. I need to get more bladed weapons now. Anyhow,
don't worry.
Get me a chainsaw bayonet for my AR-10.
There you go.
Oh God.
Khan said he expects Londoners to pressure their representatives to create a similar rule. Ooh. Quote, "This isn't about depriving people of free speech. This is about inciting hatred," Khan said. "This is about things that divide our community."
This is such a fucking the most soy boy answer to this whole situation I ever heard. Jesus Christ.
That you know how that is profound coming from a Californian. Like, calling somebody a soy boy. Dude, I have to.
You got more soy levels than a Californian. What the fuck?
I have to tender these knuckles for a fist bump, my friend. A fist bump for you, my friend. And a tip of the hat, if I was wearing a hat. So, holy shit.
Oh, man.
I don't know if the painkillers I took are sufficient to cover the increased headache that this is. Oh my gosh.
What type of insane shit you got going on there, Burnside?
Well,
I
my one
know, I
roommate's
keep
playing
wondering
a
what the
game.
fuck that is.
It
Tell them
sounds
lower it, bro.
it sounds like Russian roulette bobbing for apples.
You're close.
I was gonna say it
found out
sounded almost
Gore.
like a cockfight.
No, no. We found out Gore. He turned out to be man bear pig, so we're taking turns beating the fuck out of him.
Man bear pig.
Al Gore is Sasquatch.
Yeah, yeah. He came by looking for the PETA money, and I decided to shoot him instead. But I kind of missed and shot him in the testicles.
He's super serial. He's super serial.
Yeah,
He just doesn't have any friends.
Nah.
That's what you get for inventing the internet. You lose all your friends.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
So, hey, you know, he's certainly the Rembrandt, nay, the Leonardo da Vinci of our time. He invented both the internet and global warming.
Yeah.
Global warming is a lie. I'm gonna make him say it.
Oh, you just reminded me. So they put me in charge of this group in this college. One of the kids is a soy boy. One of the kids is a feminist, and one of the kids is a communist. That I'm in charge of this group.
Oh, for
holy
fuck's
shit!
sake.
Yeah. I feel really bad for these kids.
They're fun.
I spent the entire day. It was a 3-hour class, so they just sat there and got red pilled by me. They looked so depressed by the time the class ended.
Scooby, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Oh, I enjoy it because it's a hippie running the class. He's from Connecticut. He's completely fucking delusional. Yeah.
Oh.
Does he wear
ask him
Tiva
if he's from
sandals?
Prospect.
Mm-hmm. Hey, today he was actually 6. My right hand to God, he was wearing 2 sweaters. One he was wearing, and the other one he had wrapped around his collar with the sleeves tied in a knot.
Does he wear socks with his sandals?
Today was open toe because it was cold out for some reason. Yeah, and he doesn't like to be called Professor. He prefers to be called Bob.
Bob? Wait,
Yeah.
what? I am so glad I have a beer for this. Holy shit.
Oh,
Bob.
thank you,
What the
Tylenol.
Fucking
Yeah,
Bob.
Yeah, Cass, you don't have to worry so bad. You may be stuck over there, but I'm stuck here, so don't feel so bad, man.
Jesus
Bob.
Christ on a pogo stick, man. That's insane.
No, Jesus
man.
Christ on a fucking rocket propelled pogo stick.
That's a rocket propelled
Christ
pogo
fucking a
stick
crud.
that can float on water.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jesus Christ on a pogo stick that goes on water. Yeah. What in the flying of fuck? What heresy is this
It's
that
New
stands
York.
before me?
I told you,
God.
I'm going to try to bring it to, I didn't bring it today just because it was too damn cold and I had to wear all that shit. But once it
Yeah.
warms up a little bit, I'm going to start bringing the hidden camera so you can actually see what I deal with.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that
Just
should
call
be
me
good.
Bob, man. It's all good.
Guess
The
who has just cucked themselves out pretty bad.
Mhm.
And it's not unexpected coming from the source. National Geographic has just cucked out.
Of course
What
they
they
did.
do now?
Okay, National Geographic acknowledged on Monday that it covered the world through a racist lens for generations. With its magazine portrayals of bare-breasted women and naive brown-skinned tribesmen as savage, unsophisticated, and unintelligent.
I'm gonna take another sip of my beer.
Quote, we had our own story to move. We had our own story to move beyond it, editor-in-chief Susan Goldberg told the Associated Press in an interview about the yellow-bordered magazine's April issue, which is devoted to race. National Geographic, oh, they are virtue signaling like a motherfucker. National Geographic first published its magazine in 1888. Coincidence? Maybe not.
Oh fuck!
Oh crap!
Seriously?
An investigation conducted last fall by University of Virginia photography historian John Edwin Mason showed that until the 1970s, it virtually ignored people of color in the United States who were not domestics or laborers. And it reinforced repeatedly the idea that people of color from foreign lands were exotics, famously and frequently unclothed, happy hunters, noble savages, _, every type of cliche. Anyhow, for example, in 1916 article about Australia, 1916, the caption on a photo of 2 Aboriginal people read, "South Australian blackfellows, these savages rank lowest in the intelligence of all human beings." Yeah, it's a bit, it's a bit touchy, but
a little bit insensitive. It's kind of like telling a girl
Jesus.
it's like telling the girl in spandex who happens to be too spherical to wear spandex that she's fat, and turning around. Well, how could you say that? Well, you're corpulent. It's
right here's the mistake that so many people make, is judging the past by the same litmus that you would the present. You just can't do that. It's not to be done.
Yeah, we can't instill the morals of today and the education on the people of yesterday. It's very simple like this. People in the Dark Ages thought that those little black things you get in wheat were normal, okay? And they'd eat those on accident. And when they thought they were getting hallucinogenic visions and what have you of spiders and roaches going through their skin, they thought the devil was trying to take their soul.
Yeah,
and what have you. So what they did is they tied you down to beds, and if all the homina, Jeebus, help us, did not cure it, they said, all right, their soul's gone. We got to try and save them by fire. And they literally tie these people to crosses and what have you, and they burn them alive while they're going on this hallucinogenic trip because they didn't know, oh, yeah, the little black thing in the wheat, yeah, that's some LSD. Maybe you should not have that. Maybe you should pick that fungus out of there instead of eating it. Just a thought there.
Yeah, and after that occurred, of course, this is what they would do. I don't remember which country it was.
Back then they thought potatoes was evil.
I think it was, shit. I don't remember what country this was in, but there was the dancing disease, where all of a sudden dozens upon dozens upon dozens of people would just start dancing in the streets. And among the many cures that they had were to play music to try to attempt to get these people to stop dancing. And a good number of these people actually died from exhaustion because people could not get them to stop dancing in the streets.
It's called St. Vitus dance. My father had it when he got older.
Yeah. So do not judge the past by the litmus of the present.
When he passed, my father had St. Vitus dance, and he had malaria.
Jesus, dude!
God,
what malaria! What's your dad doing?
Hell,
UDT in Korea.
Yeah.
Good Lord!
Are you guys watching a horse race now?
Put mine on a lucky 7.
Go Starfish! Go Starfish! Go Starfish! Yeah. Anyhow,
sorry.
This examination.
Don't forget about the ear god either, though.
Ignore that. Al Gore is pleading for help. Do not help him. Do not send hordes of communists to liberate him from the. Hold on.
He's super serial.
Al Gore. Okay. Al Gore is asking for help. I guess.
Yeah. Do not. I repeat. Do not send any communists here. English to liberate Al Gore from. Shut up, Al Gore.
Okay. This examination comes as other media organizations are also casting a critical eye on their past because virtue signaling, because SJW bullshit, because they're making the critical mistake of judging the past on the standards of the present. Anyhow, The New York Times recently admitted that most of its obituaries chronicled the lives of white men, and being published and began publishing obituaries of famous women in its overlooked section. What the fuck? In National Geographic's April issue, Goldberg, who identifies herself as National Geographic's first woman and first Jewish editor, never trust anybody that they walk around with a medal hanging around their neck that says "first anything." You beware anybody who uses that language, or it's time.
Hum hum biggie
Time for
biggie
what?
bum
What the fuck?
bum
So,
hum hum
Six,
I landed for you.
Six, you're saying every single governor on the West Coast right now should not be trusted.
Yeah, because if they say, well, I'm the first this or I'm the first that, fuck you. Just, hey,
Yes.
do not.
Kate Brown, first bisexual governor. Brown down in California. Isn't he the first gay governor in California? And then there was something about the guy up in Washington.
It's a worthless statistic.
Yeah, it is.
It's worthless statistic, and in relation to their individual merit.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You know what the problem is?
When we put in the effort to do anything, we are the first of ourselves.
Thank you.
As individuals that have made this accomplishment. It is both significant and insignificant at the same time.
Yep.
Agreed.
See, the funny thing is, these people seem to not understand that their obsession with all this shit is just a product of their own time. And if you going to give a shit about who is the first gay or lesbian person on this like platform, no one's going to give a shit. It's more than likely to happen completely worthless because this first black president was actually quite awful. In the long term, or this person was quite awful. Why?
You mean B.J. Clinton?
Thought that this was somehow better an idea just to hire someone. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
Barry and Jimmy are kind of fighting over the trophy for worst modern president.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm confused, Kaz. Are we talking about B.J. Clinton or are we talking about Barack Hussein Obama?
Barry.
B.J. Clinton.
Ooh, definitely Obama. My vote's on Obama.
Obama.
Because I mean, originally everybody said B.J. Clinton was the first black president.
Fucking Clinton. You know, that's out of anything.
You know what he's first blacklisted because of every time he goes to a conference, he's worried about violating his fucking restraining orders.
You know, the sad thing is with Clinton was it was before we knew anything about him. He was the coolest fucking president, you know? I mean, he really wasn't. When you didn't know, like, about all the slimy shit he did, just how he came across,
well,
like, you'd see people go up to talk to him. And, like, you know, they'd be all, like, nervous and excited, like, oh, Mr. President, it's so nice to meet you, you know, and he'd be like, oh, hell, son, just call me Bubba. You know, he was just like,
I'll tell you this, Scooby. Hillary Clinton has a good track record of picking lackeys. Yeah. And she picked well when it came to Bill Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Scoob, I guess maybe I'm a bit more cynical than you, being from Tennessee, where his running mate came from. The entire state voted to have him be president just to get Al Gore out of the borders so we didn't have to run him out of town on a rail. And after I realized that, I kind of realized that maybe his running mate was a scumbag.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know anything about any Southern politicians at the time.
Agreed.
Yeah, my politics was very limited. Plus, when he ran, I think I was like, 13 or 14 when Clinton got elected. When did he first start?
He started
94, wasn't it?
92.
92. I was 13.
too.
Yeah, I was in junior high at the time in 8th grade.
I
So,
was
yeah.
I was 3 years away from voting age. Then I was 15.
God. I was still in
And-
diapers at that time in Sweden. Oh.
Shut up, Burnside.
when I was I
You're
got my
making the 3 old
opportunity.
men in the chat feel old. Shut up, Burnside.
I got my in '96 to decide whether I wanted to vote for Clinton or if I wanted to vote for Bob Dole.
Oh yeah, because Bob Dole was president.
I voted for. Yeah, I voted for Ross Perot.
Really, Mr.
Yeah.
Big Ears?
Mr. Big Ears.
Am I the only one here who liked Pro besides 6? I like Pro.
I just love listening to the guy talk.
I actually
Ears.
wrote in. I was helping support a write-in campaign, Scoob, for a former governor from Tennessee. Didn't go anywhere, but
Hey, you know what? I did a write-in myself in 2008.
who'd you write in, Six?
Good old Ron Paul.
Really?
Yep.
See, 2012, I wrote in Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Ron Paul.
2012, I think I was home drunk.
Well, see, Oregon, we vote by mail, so they sent me the ballot like a month before it had to be turned in.
Boy.
Which, by the way, I'm trying to change, guys. So if you know anybody in Oregon besides me, tell them vote by mail is crazy.
I think I was home, passed out from too much Rex Goliath. It's a wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what they say, those who don't vote have no right to complain. So I didn't complain too much because I understood that, the country was kind of in a shithole and that things weren't really going to get much better until we had an opportunity to elect somebody that had a much better grasp on how a country should be run. Funny thing, I was watching this video while I was nursing through my headache, and there was this footage from sort of a Big Brother type show, and they had this group of young people, about 5 of them, and this was right around when the election occurred. So this was like the days prior to Super Tuesday. They were isolated from the news, so they didn't know who had actually won the presidency. And yeah, this room was full of a bunch of SJWs and soy boys and shit like that. And what was really funny is that the announcer really kind of sort of built it up, sort of implying that perhaps it maybe Hillary Clinton won. Before the announcement, she asked all the people to raise your hand if you think Hillary Clinton won, and 4 out of the 5 raised their hand. The 5th one said she was actually probably the most based of the entire group, though I think she probably was wanting Hillary to win. But what she said was actually is more or less correct. But she said that she didn't think that Hillary won because young people don't get out and vote and all that kind of other horse shit. Completely discounting the numbers of women and minorities that voted for Barack Obama, both his terms, that voted for Trump in 2016. So yeah, I was treated to some of the how can I put it? Some of the most delicious salt that I've seen since 2016, since it was originally announced that Trump had won the election, and just the look of dismay upon the crowds of Hillary supporters and all that wonderful salt. Then
I cried.
it was quite refreshing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'd love nothing more than to live through that again because that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I remember that election. I lost 26 friends on Facebook the day after.
I essentially stopped using Facebook for the most part. Because,
about 4 weeks before, I had changed my avatar to this avatar that says, I am an unapologetic, gun-owning conservative.
Nice. Facebook was the first time, this election was the first time I've used my Facebook since I started it. So, like, people I haven't talked to in decades who I just friended on Facebook and I just never spoke to, or all of a sudden like, holy shit, you're alive. And then the other reaction was, oh, okay, unfriended, because, you know, half of them were, more than half of them were not going to vote for Trump, just because, you know, New York is such a cesspool. So I enjoyed it immensely. I actually made it a point. I lost a lot of sleep during the election because all I kept doing was every hour I kept posting new shit on Facebook. I got really heavily into it. But then after the election, that's actually why I wound up migrating onto Minds, because after the election, I realized I don't like any of these fucking people. I did my part. And I just enjoyed what I was doing. It's just I didn't like anyone on Facebook, so like there were people I knew in real life, and I just don't like them. So I wound up going.
So I didn't hear quite that. I didn't hear that last one, but the Kentucky Derby kind of drowned you out there.
Yeah, no, I hear you. What was I going to say here? Holy shit! Thank you. Wow. I was like losing my whole train of thought trying to think over that. But yeah, it's ironic. The election is what got me doing this. I was never on Facebook, YouTube before. I was never really into it. I never really followed any of these skeptics or any of this other shit until the election. And all of a sudden, all these different people started releasing videos about Trump and about the election. And it got me into this.
You know, Scoob, I had done a little bit of this off and on from about 2006 when I left active duty to about last year. But I really picked it up hardcore last year because I realized that I wasn't reaching enough people with my blogs and things like that. And so I decided I'd kick it into high gear and start the channel up. So I feel you on that.
Yeah. The main thing of it was when I saw the fall of mainstream media, I realized, okay, now I have an opportunity, and that was the main thing. Was I've been blackballed here since probably about 2005. I have not. Yeah, I have not been able to work in my field at all. I basically kind of told them to go fuck themselves at the newspaper I was working with, and the radio station I was working with. It actually nearly got into a physical confrontation with the producer. So that, both for the same reasons, pretty much. There was an election year. People had a slant they wanted to push. I don't push a slant. That's just me. And that was the end of that. I went underground for a long time. Did a lot of ghostwriting. Whatever I could for money. That was pretty much it. And all of a sudden I started looking into a few things on YouTube. I was actually using it for like what most people use it for. I was looking into like greenhouses and shit of that nature, you know, like looking at instructional videos. And I actually was looking into, because we have such an influx of Asian folks around here, I was looking into all this shit with like carp and how we have like all the carp that are invasive over in Illinois River, and there's just so many carp that are invading over there. I was looking into a way to figure out how to get the damn things and bust them over here to feed them to the Chinese people, because all they eat is carp. If you actually read up on these folks, it's the main thing. They have the 5 fishes of China.
Yeah.
And was looking into that, and I found out from looking into that about all this shit with the Chinese Communist Party and all the shit that's going on over there. I found out all these fish that I kept as a fish keeper were 95% of the fish in their rivers are extinct. People are dying of cancer over there. Most of the blood you buy from China, it's actually, they have these AIDS villages over there where they just started using the people to manufacture plasma to sell on the market, and they gave them AIDS because there's no filtration, and they killed off hundreds of people, and they actually just bulldozed the villages to bury it. So when Trump's like bitching about China, I'm like, no shit, of course I'm going to vote for this man. China's the evil empire.
Well, man, not just that. I mean, something people don't realize, they keep talking about, oh, China owns like 10% of the U.S. debt, but they're so far in debt that they can't see their own ceiling.
Yeah.
They just built 4 cities.
Testing. Is that any better, or is that much worse?
Well, yeah, seriously. Well, my concern was, what the hell was all that noise going on? It sounded like he was watching a never-ending story while there was a Mexican couple having an argument on a balcony.
Well, you're not necessarily wrong. That's the downside about things.
All we needed was the Lamal, and I believe it was Giorgio Moroder that did the soundtrack for the movie. Lamal from Kajagoogoo.
Oh God.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that theme song.
A virtual tour, you will be surprised at how thin the walls are.
Yeah, the guy that sang "Too shy, shy, hush, hush, I do I."
I know who you're talking about.
He sang the theme song to Never-Ending Story.
That guy was prettier than half of the chicks I've been with.
Yeah, yeah.
Rip. Fucking rip.
Yeah, pretty lips.
No, seriously, I'm gonna actually. I wanted to put together a video about that. Uncomfortable rock stars of the '80s.
Oh God,
like
Scooby,
seriously,
too many of them.
Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously, I would do that to my cousins when they would come over. I'd make them uncomfortable. I'd throw on Journey with Steve Perry. What one? A hugging, touching, squeezing. You ever see the video for that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I put it on. I'd make my cousins watch it. I'd be like, tell me you don't look like three broads you nailed. They all start sweating looking at each other.
Twisted sister. Twisted sister.
Oh, man.
Androgyny was kind of a weird sort of thing in the
still
1980s.
It still is, because there's plenty of it still today.
And Aquanet's stock has never been that high.
True.
So the 90s killed the Aquanet stock.
Yeah, with all the, oh my God, global warming.
And all the fucking grunge bands. There's no Aquanet in the grunge hair.
Hey, you ain't seen Seattle. There's plenty of Aquanet in Seattle. Trust me.
Speaking of androgynous, though, go watch. I was watching because now they have like Prince, since he's died, they put his videos up on Vivo, so you can watch his old videos finally.
Yeah.
I was watching his video for Gold. If you watch that, tell me he doesn't look like Halle Berry in Swordfish.
He does. He really does.
This is what it sounds like when the doves cry.
Oh, I'm gonna go to hell for that.
Not as long as you save the little pygmies in Africa.
Think of the children.
Think of the National Geographic articles that were racist back in the 30s.
No, I got a better one. Think of the thin walls of my apartment and the weird shit I have to try and sleep through.
You know what I seen today? You know what was you just reminded me of it. I seen a father and daughter walking today, and the father was probably one of the scruffiest, dirtiest, junkiest looking parents that I seen around the neighborhood. And I look, and the daughter is wearing one of them pink snatch hats.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
At least it ain't a rape.
Oh, what the hell? What kind of self-respecting father does that? Are you fucking kidding me?
I just said he wasn't self-respecting. He looked like a fucking degenerate.
Motherfucker.
He probably is a hippie and has a heroin addiction. That's why he got her the hat.
Likely. Most likely. They probably came
well,
free
that
with
was-
his syringe.
I live in the heroin capital of the country, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess he wasn't wearing his pussy hat because he couldn't find it.
He probably sold it for a bundle.
Yeah. This was worn in 2017. It's vintage.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, guys. I gotta hop out because I gotta get up at 5. Burnside, if you could, just hit up Sylvanas, let her know. I'll hit her up tomorrow when I get up in the morning if she's around.
Hey, Scoob, before you go, check out the thing that I put in the
all right, I'll be sure
in
to
the
talk.
Chaos
You've already
Discord.
been nagging at me, and I haven't been paying attention to chat because of
All
all
right.
the other things.
Thing in Chaos Discord. Where?
It's in the host room.
Oh, in the host room. All right, let me look. Piece of shit computer. Come on. Okay. Open Sesame. Come on. A 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. Come on, piece of shit. All right. Sorry. It's just I'm waiting for technology to catch up. Oh, it's are those egg rolls?
No.
What are those tortillas?
Those are tacos. Well, no, taquitos, I would say. They're not. They're not.
Okay,
big enough to be called- yeah.
No, because I'm looking at it. I see the lettuce and the tomatoes on top. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm looking at.
Yeah, those are taquitos.
Oh, cool. I've had taquitos before, but usually when I have them, they're smothered in chili.
Oh.
All right, what is that? That's the trailer video?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to check it out right now?
It is concept 1. I've got several concepts going. This is just the first one. And this is the first rough draft of the first concept. So
I'll have to take a look at it.
Yeah. Just you guys let me know what you think about that, and so on and so forth.
Sure, I'll throw my 2 cents out there, and I'll do what I can. Other than that, I gotta go hit the upstairs neighbors with the broom or something real quick, so I'll be back.
All right. Also, I'm going to ask you a question in the host room Discord, and just so give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the idea, and I'll go ahead and address it forthwith.
All right. Sure. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. Since she's insisting, because she's insane, she's insisting for me to drive her tomorrow in this fucking blizzard to her sister's, because apparently not only is my wife insane, but every Democrat who runs the state is insane, because they're opening the schools tomorrow in this. So, whatever. She's going off into this merriness, but I'll be home all day because I'm not nuts. So the thing is,
cool.
I was going to say, Mountain Man, what are you doing tomorrow during the day?
Well, I've got to run to Scappoose early, but I will probably be back before noonish my time, which will be about 3 years.
Okay. Do you want to hit me up tomorrow? Because I wanted to try to set everything up, and I have no idea what I was doing. And I figured if once you hit me up, I could hit up 6, see if he's around, and we could maybe do a hangout, and you guys could walk me through what the hell I got to do.
Sure, sounds good to me, man.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, because I'm trying to get everything up and off the ground because I want to try to get all my stuff together so I can try to cover the St. Patty's Day parade. Because I know last year there was a bunch of lunatics. It didn't get on the news because the left doesn't like to show, when they lose. But apparently a couple of SJWs showed up at the parade. Which, come on, it's New York. You're really going to show up at a parade in New York and try to protest it? What do you think's going to happen? Well, I'll tell you what happened.
They'll protest anything that exists, man. These assholes don't let anybody have fun.
Right, but it didn't go over. I'm saying that the protest didn't happen.
Good, it shouldn't happen. They should let the fucking parade happen.
Well, no, I mean, they kind of like took the protester signs away and kind of like maybe assaulted some of the protesters, maybe, and no one witnessed it, that sort of thing.
Just a little bit.
just a little bit, but you know, just maybe a smidge, just a pinch. But I want, yeah, something like that. I might have camera malfunctions, and I might not actually catch anything of somebody beating the shit out of an SJW. But other than that, I'm going to try to film as much footage as I can of the SJW shit, if there is any. But yeah, if anyone is righteously beating a leftist disfigured, my camera just might not work. So,
well, you know, technology today it's not reliable. Technology.
I know. I just know. I know how it is. I mean, all of the admissible stuff, I'm just not going to be able to get. I just know my lens cap will be on, or you know, it'll be the lighting. But all of the stuff that can't be admitted and will be deemed, you know, as hearsay. Yeah, that stuff, that footage, I'll have in duplicate. So don't worry.
Can't wait to see it, man.
Because you're looking for quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Just anything to help, again, prove that this country is fine. These people are crazy. That's all I want to prove is, you know, it's not. I mean, I sit in a classroom with these people, and you know, you can see it flashing. You know what I see flashing across their eyes? It's like inside their heads, they're hearing air raid sirens.
Yeah,
like they really. Yeah.
They see flashing emergency lights.
These people really think that they're in that scene in the beginning of like the Chronicles of Narnia, where everyone in London is in the basement and you see all the bombers going overhead. These people really think that this shit is going on right now. They think we're at war and they're the resistance.
They are essentially a cult.
This is cult-like behavior. Believe. Yeah, it's amazing what you can get people to believe when they actually eat that shit up, like it's fucking orange juice or something.
It is a pseudo-religious cult.
Minutes, but I'll be back.
Especially when they haven't been taught to think for themselves.
Well,
that red Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Scoob, let me know what you think about the Concept 1. Concept 2 is going to be out tomorrow, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I've got a number of different ideas and approaches, and this is just the first one. So you know, any bit of feedback will help me get a better idea of what I should be putting together.
I'll look at everything, and when Mountain Man gets home tomorrow and he hits me up, I'll hit you up. We'll get a hangout going. I'll let you know the feedback I have for both videos in detail. And we'll get this dog and pony show off the ground. Hopefully, I'll have my PayPal, Patreon, and everything else set up properly, so I can actually start trying to get some fundage for this. Because yeah, I will literally go in every day. Like every time Chuck Schumer is having a speech in Manhattan, I'll go cover it. I'll take the camera, I'll go film this shit, and I'll ask him questions, and I'll get chased by security.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about to start hitting up Governor Brown.
There you go.
He's been doing some crazy shit out here on the left coast.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to start. If I can, that's why I want to start driving around that car around the city, just to get the notoriety and the exposure. Because all I have to do is start driving around in that damn thing, and they have to throw like a 30-second clip. Oh, look, we got a lunatic driving around in one of these patriotic cars in Manhattan. You know, all they have to do is throw that for 30 seconds on Good Day New York, and like you can add you can add 3 zeros to the subscription count that each of our channels will have just for being associated with that friggin' car. That's the reason I'm doing that.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm going fishing for leftists, so I know exactly what type of tackle to use.
Oh man,
I'm about to produce my Tree of Liberty shirt, man. We might have to put one on one of the feeds here soon when I get it ready. And
go for it.
Well,
I've been designing shirt designs for both Chaos 120 and Rebels at the Round Table. So yeah, if you got shirt stuff, yeah, by all means, because when I'm not sleeping, I'm trying to design stuff. I swear to God, I'm not being that lazy. I swear, well, I do good.
I told everybody, Mountain Man, if you can cut a serious, like a minute-long commercial for your shirts, I'm gonna try to do once a week, driving in this car, whipping around, like filming everything. You know, like getting like Bam to chase me with their placards and shit. You know, I just be, you know, shit of that nature. And I need to like.
He's not bullshitting you.
Yeah,
hey, Scooby, if you run into a vet for Larka, be sure to put in a good word for me.
I will.
Oh yeah. If you run into a vet for Larka, you got to set up a date, man. Oh yeah.
If I run into your vet for Larka, I'll ask her what her measurements are, so you can contact Jansport and get the proper size backpack. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, I'm gonna once a week go and try to drive into the city with this car. And if you guys want, cut a video like a once a week. You know, like every time you guys have a new shirt or whatever, cut a commercial, and I'll slide it into the rotation of my show. Like that way, let's say I do a 2-hour thing, and I'll have a commercial break like every 5 to 15 minutes, and you know, like it'll have 2 or 3 you guys commercials. Like make it look like legit commercials. Just, you know, put it in like that. That's why I've been telling everybody, you know, to help break it up, you know, like the monotony, because who the fuck wants to listen to me for 2 hours solid? Just to break it up a little bit, you know, make it more interesting. So if you have shirts you're going to be selling, cut a 1-minute video, and I'll try to edit it into that. You know what I'm saying? As a commercial.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Make it happen, man. It sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you too, Burnside. You got all them shirts and all those different designs you're making. Make one of your videos. You make a commercial. Seriously, I mean, you got old man Rizzo. Bro, have him cut a 1-minute commercial to sell your T-shirts. Oh, forget about it. It'll be crazy.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to call him lately, is to get stuff back on track. Because between the weather and me trying to catch up on, he's been beating me. He's been trying to beat me proverbially with a baseball bat, and he got tired of finally beating me. So I was like, wait, hold on.
Definitely good. So we're all on the same page.
Yep.
All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta get up in a few hours. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. All right.
Talk to you.
Yeah, you get yourself some sleep. I'll be up for a little bit longer here, and
all right.
Yeah,
I've gotta get in the morning too.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I get all that stuff together, because you're not the only one that's been beat. You and Rizzo ain't the only ones beating me with a baseball bat.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of stuff we got to get accomplished. All right.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I know you are. I know.
Take it easy.
You got it. Good night, guys.
Night.
All right, good night.
Night, Scooby.
Good night, Cass. Later, guys.
Yeah. Well, I'll get that all together. And
Look, you won't pay it.
We'll get some shirts running, and I will meme into submission the Hingle McCringleberry, the Pharaoh food stamp that is Radio1, since he don't know how to spell radio. I guess he must have flunked out of CPS, as in Chicago public schools. Poor bastard. Poor fucking bastard.
Oof. Getting destroyed in here.
Well, I love being a comical asshole. I completely love it, and it's like, now this thing's all done and over with, I finally figure out, oh, it's a typo in radio. It's not actual RADIO. It's RAIDIO. I guess I guess I must be culturally appropriating or something like that. You know, proper grammar. So, fuck me, right?
Oh man!
Someone didn't pass 3rd grade. What?
It's gonna be a mopey. It's gonna be a mopey freaking day tomorrow. The Rockets beat the Spurs.
Tell me the Blackhawks at least didn't suck.
I don't think they played today. Let me check.
Lazy bastards. Stop fucking. fucking around and go out and play hockey. Damn it. Play the one sport I can enjoy where you people aren't running around on the field taking knees and going dead bodies matter every 5 fucking minutes.
Hey, Burnside, I thought you had a hard on for women's hockey now.
Wait, there's women's hockey? What? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. That exists?
We've had this conversation before, man.
We did?
Conversation 5 weeks ago. When I was talking about unified Korea playing Sweden women's hockey in the Olympics.
What? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Women's holy sh. Hold on. I need to finish my beer. Oh, holy shit. Oh, that hurts. Oh, it hurts in all the right places. Oh my god.
I think we just lost Burnside, guys.
I think he's short-circuited there. like like the city of San Antonio after a Spurs loss. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna make it a point to go out in public tomorrow and see all the melancholy.
Well, I feel kind of bad that I just melted Burnside's brain with the women's hockey.
He's having to reset. Pressing the reset button. Wherever he that's his business. Where he keeps his reset button.
Sounds like your cat's trying to get in on the Action 6.
Yeah, she's wanting some attention. She's saying hi. She's saying hi to everybody.
Hi, kitty.
They say hi. They say hi.
Oh man. Yeah, I've got to drive all the way out to Scappoose tomorrow and pick up the kegs because the guy that did the keg transporting is up there. It's like an hour drive one way.
I'm good.
You okay there, Burnside?
I'm good. Holy shit.
So
were you in a dark corner pressing your reset button?
Oh, that was some fun. Damn.
So, Burnside, should I help Tara get a hockey costume ready?
Yes. Get that woman on skates pronto. Get that woman on some fucking skates. Like now.
Tara, wherever you are, get yourself a pair of skates.
Start learning, or I'm going to learn you for yourself. And for myself, too.
Kaz, you okay there? We didn't send you off to the seminary, did we?
I am wondering what the fuck is going on with my life right now. Like, what the fuck?
I apparently forgot this for some reason or didn't fully grasp it. I must have been, like, relatively unconscious near the end of the fucking work shift. Like, yeah, chicks playing hockey. Yeah, whatever. Fucking.
I have good news and bad news.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
First, the good news. Florida man lost tonight.
Yay! The alligators are safe tonight from fornication.
The Ottawa Senators defeated the Florida Panthers 5-3.
Oh gosh!
Unfortunately, the Manhattan Rangers won tonight. They defeated the Carolina Hurricanes 6-3.
Oh.
What about the Panthers?
The Panthers, they lost.
Oh, sorry, the Predators.
No.
Nashville, they didn't play today, I don't think.
Darn.
Blackhawks?
They play tomorrow, I think.
Oh, if I remember, I'm going to have to watch that.
No, they don't even play tomorrow.
Both teams are lazy bums. Throw them out the league.
They don't even play the next day after that. Holy shit.
Damn, dude.
When is their next game? What is going on here? Okay, they play, looks like they play Irving's Jets on the 15th.
Oh, man. Well, 6th, do you have your horoscope ready?
Let's see. I usually do that on my nights, but
okay. Well, if you want to do it on your nights, sure. I was just trying to fill air. Burnside disappeared on us again.
Well, Burnside, would you mind?
What is needed of me? Not I'm done with my women who play hockey.
Well, I hope you washed your hands.
No, I'm good. But I had to finish a good quarter of my beer and sit there and think on that for a little while. But God, how the hell? 5 weeks ago, I fucking forgot that. Oh man, I'm retarded.
Well, normally I only do my horoscope on my nights, but if Burnside doesn't mind,
Oh, I don't care, dude. By all means, the
Okay.
horoscopes are funny. They
Let's
talk
see.
about all sorts of transdimensional insanity.
yeah, this one's kind of weird. Okay, for Taurus, here's my daily horoscope. Okay, they forgot to put the apostrophe in the word "your."
Oh God.
That's
So,
seven people.
that's right off the bat. Right off the bat, that's like, oh, come on.
Like I want to kick this guy.
Failure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The first word in the entire horoscope is "your," Y-O-U-R-E, with no apostrophe. That's just Bush League. That's Bush League. Anyhow.
That's some grammar Nazi nonsense, man. Come on, get your shit right, motherfuckers.
They're making it too easy. Let's see. You're protective of anything that might increase your vulnerability. Wary of sharing your emotions with others now.
Wait a minute, aren't we live streaming?
Yes. To the world. But keeping your feelings private is a necessary part of a larger healing process. I guess I'm not healing, huh?
Jesus.
You want to show us on the doll where the bad man touched you?
He touched me in all the bad places. And he didn't pay, the bastard. Now I'm in trouble with my pimp. Anyhow. Although realistic concerns may be the primary motivating factor in your current hesitation to open your heart, you're not apt to close down completely. Well, no shit. It's reassuring to know that there are people who have your back. If you're processing self-doubt, a supportive network of friends can boost your confidence and lift you to greater heights. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for boosting my confidence and being my support network and lifting me to greater heights. Because I'm reassured, and my current hesitation to open my heart is not met with cold indifference and cold shoulders and cold kneecaps and cold everything else.
Oh. Into the arresting.
So that was my horoscope for today. Take it for what you will.
It sounds very confusing.
Yeah,
I might just have had a couple of beers, but that seems very confusing.
So I'm gonna be taking this like a face full of a 12 gauge projected rock salt.
If it helps, man, just think of chicks playing ice hockey.
There we go.
That does it for you, Burnside, not the rest of us.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
I used to kind of have a thing for Haley Wickenheiser.
Oh shoot! Did you guys hear? Tanya Harding is skating again here in Oregon.
Oh,
what?
I hope her medical insurance is up to date.
She's been doing instructional coaching and demos at one of the ice rinks here in Oregon.
Okay.
I wonder if lead pipe use is included in the instruction.
Now we get to the piping portion of the training.
No.
You got to get a firm grip on that son of a bitch.
Don't forget the triple Lutz, and then you swing.
Don't forget to deny everything.
What were you going to say there, Cass?
Oh, God, stop it, guys. The innuendos. Oh, God, I think I might have an earring. See, Cass got it. Who? Denying passage and not a hamina. Ooh.
Bill Clinton going like, oh my God, I'm breaking so many restraining orders. Sitting on this Congress.
Restraining orders?
Yes.
Shit. Restraining orders are impossible in this city.
Shoot.
Oh, Lord. I can't wait till I finish this beer. This is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, I figured I'd bring that up because I know most people don't know what happened to her after she left the world of competitive skating. Well, she ended up here in Oregon.
Well, it's actually kind of, it's actually kind of reassuring to know that she is still physically able to not kill herself doing figure skating.
Well, yeah, man, I just saw a clip of her skating from like 2 weeks ago. She can still move, and
nice.
She didn't lose her figure either. She's actually in pretty good shape.
That's good. Figure skating is really good. It's difficult. You need lots of balance, and you need to resist the urge to smash someone's face in.
Yeah, but see, she didn't resist the urge to smash someone's face in. That's part of the problem, Burnside.
I like that. That's not a problem. You need to smash a face in.
That's what got her disqualified.
You gotta punch her red sometimes. They get up on you and they try and tell you about Mao Zedong and Pol Pot and Joseph Stalin. Yeah, shut up and skate. Smack! But in Soviet, you don't skate in the Soviet land.
She didn't smack a Soviet. She smacked a fellow American.
Oh, that's a pity.
Well, actually, technically, her ex-husband smacked the...
Yeah, okay. Technically, her ex-husband went after Nancy Kerrigan. Okay. Technically, her ex-husband.
Well, she should be acquitted then because he's an ex-husband. You ain't married to it. You ain't got to deal with it no more.
He was her current security. She paid.
That's a dumb business decision.
Yeah,
just saying. That's a dumb business decision. You're gonna break up with a man and divorce him, and you're gonna keep him for security.
Well, she married her trainer.
What?
After she divorced him, she married her trainer.
Whoa.
You don't know much about Tanya Harding, do you?
No, I don't know if that's incredibly erotic or deeply confusing.
It was very
paradoxical. That's strange, but that's also like, oh man, is there a Pornhub for that? Because that sounds like there would be.
Look up Tanya Harding on Pornhub, you'll find it. It was VHS era, but I'm sure it made it on there.
Given all the censorship, I'm sure I'll get a nice news statement when I'm looking for something else.
So I've yet to see that they made a movie about Tanya Harding, and it's the actress that played Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
she played Tanya Harding.
Yeah,
and she got nominated for an Oscar for it.
Oh yeah, she did. It was funny.
She didn't win though.
Oh, that's a pity. She should have won. She did pretty decent as Harley. The only thing is I don't really like the aesthetics. Here's my whole thing on that whole thing. The Joker is not a discount wop. Harley Quinn is not an outright whore. She's a whore that'll fucking kill you if you call her a whore. That's the catch. She can be strange. She can be deranged. She will wiggle her way into anything she needs to. But if the Joker tells her, and here she is.
I think that what's her face, Margot Robbie, who played Tanya Harding, should have clubbed Allison Janney in the knee before the Oscars.
Oh yeah, Tara, literally,
Okay.
you had the most perfect timing ever. We're just talking about.
So Tara,
I'm gonna lose a gun. You guys take this over. Oh god.
So Tara,
All right.
we
What?
discovered that for your and Burnside's meeting, we've got to get you a hockey costume put together.
Why?
Because he has got a massive raging hard-on for women playing hockey.
Can't I just get like some figure skater?
Harley Quinn with a hockey game.
Better yet, let me. Okay, I can't do single bladed things. So we could get me some roller skates. I'll put on some lingerie and have a.
That'd probably do it, huh?
And have a hockey puck or a hockey stick, whatever.
There you
I
go.
think that'd do it. I think that'd do it.
Oh god.
And a jersey on, of course, you know.
No, I'd put the numbers on the titties.
That works.
Numbers on the titties.
Oh god. Okay, now I'm not horribly losing my shit.
That's one way. That's one way of put it. Put the numbers on the titties. It's okay.
Or I could just put on a thong, put on the roller skates, have the hockey stick, and take some tape and put the numbers as pasties.
That works too.
If you want to roller derby it together somehow, Harley, my dear, go for it. you do that. I will be pleased.
I already have the skirt.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean, I could always do the schoolgirl roller derby thing. I have the skirt, I have the shirt, I have the tie.
Yeah, do that and toss some armor on and you're all good to go. Just whack the next bitch square in the face and it's all good. Just ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had
Tara's
to
gonna
jump
be
out. My aunt asked me to call her.
Oh, okay.
Tara's going to be out there clubbing alligators in the knees with lead pipes. Stay away from my man.
You know, that probably would be my damn luck. I'll go and order a beer there, and then somebody will go and lace it with some of that goddamn Floridian insanity. I'm awfully janky today. What the fuck is this?
Just don't drink the what they call reclaimed water. Don't go to the parks and drink the water where it says, "Oh, we irrigate with reclaimed water." There's a
what
park
the hell
over
is
here,
reclaimed? How do you
filtered alligator urine?
Oh hell no!
Okay. So there's a park over here where I like to Pokemon hunt, and they have Pokemon things there every month. Well, when the park was built, there's a water reclamation plant, like not even a mile down the road. So they have piped the water over. And when they first built it, they had these water fountains. And you had to walk pretty fucking far to get to the water fountains. Well, when you drank from them, you got the shits. It was like you were down in Mexico drinking the well water.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
because it was reclaimed water.
That's reclaimed water, pretty much.
Yep.
It's pretty much just water straight from the sewage, goes through the reclamation plant, and then they pump it out into the ponds out there, and they use it to irrigate. That's fine and dandy. But there's a couple water fountains that, you know, when I took my friends there, I'm like, do not drink from these. And they're like, why not? I'm like, because it's nothing but reclaimed water, and you're going to get the shits. I said, if you're thirsty, go up to the main building where the bathrooms are, and those water fountains are actual city water.
Yeah, it's
filtered.
It's a really sad story if you get Montezuma's Revenge north of the border.
Yes, it is, because Montezuma's Revenge is no joke.
I had that. It was not fun.
See, I know what Montezuma's Revenge is because when you're in White Oak, North Carolina, and you drink the water there, you will get the shits. You will get sick.
Well, to be fair, Tara, if you drink any water in Oregon that isn't from certain sources, you'll get Montezuma's Revenge as well, but that's because we got beaver.
Ooh.
Honey, even when I go to D.C. and Chicago, I intend to do nothing but drink bottled water.
That's a good idea.
That's a
And
very
it
good
had
idea.
better be Zephyr Hills brand because I won't trust anything else.
I have one of those Alex Jones advertised Berkey water filtration systems.
I'm sorry, Six. I'm sorry.
My aunt and uncle
It
have
works.
a rain soft water filtration systems on the rest of the house.
Yeah, see,
It works. It San Antonio water tastes like swimming pool water. So yeah, it takes the swimming pool out of the water.
Oh, so it tastes like little kids pissed in it. Got it.
Yeah, and it tastes like it comes out of the faucet reeking of chlorine. That's a bad sign because
Yeah.
that's why you smell the chlorine is it's acting on something. If the little kids weren't pissing in the pool, you probably would not smell the chlorine, not nearly as much as you would normally do. But if you start smelling strong chlorine smell, it's not because they just dumped a whole bunch of chlorine into the filtration system. No. Or the little those floating things with the bricks in them. No, that's because the chlorine is killing the bacteria that is being sprayed out by these unrestrained small humans.
When
Jesus.
I was a kid, we have this park out here called Northside Park, and there's also a pool at it. It's a public pool. You have to pay a small fee to get in there, and that's just so they can maintain it. Well, when I was little, I went swimming in it, and a few days later, I ended up with a double ear infection, and I think I was like 7, and I ended up with a yeast infection.
Oof. Hey, you know why your eyes get as red as they do when you go swimming and you make the mistake of opening your eyes underwater? It's because
It's
people have been
chlorine?
pissing. People have been pissing in the pool, and it's that chemical reaction is creating that pH level that's making your eyes red.
Now, my reaction to it is because of the chlorine. I've been in a pool freshly chlorinated. Nobody's pissed in it, and I open my eyes underwater. My eyes fucking burn because of the chlorine. I'm sensitive to chlorine.
You know, some people are. Some people are. There
That's
is
why I go swimming in springs.
Burnside. You can probably attest to this because you actually worked there for a while. There is a certain smell of the water at the Disney theme park because they use a different kind of water purification stuff, and there's actually it's a smell that people that their theme parks have become famous for because of the smell of their water. It doesn't smell like swimming pool chlorinated water. It smells different because they use different stuff.
They actually use a massive salt, coal, and lime filtration system.
Okay, yeah, it was something different. I didn't know what it was.
But yeah, it actually smells natural. But they have to do that because they have a lot of different exotic plants that they maintain, and they don't want the chlorine to kill them.
Right.
And Disneyland, Disney World, Busch Gardens, Cypress Gardens, and all those places here, they all have their own water plant.
Yeah, Busch Gardens. I was at one of their places where they have the dolphins and the stingrays and shit like that. You can swim with them, and their water was rather interesting because there were places that was like natural salt water, and they wouldn't let you use your own sunscreen. They had these stations where they had the approved sunscreen in these giant vats.
Yep. Because certain sunscreens are toxic to marine life.
Right. And also they wouldn't let you wear your glasses. because reflective objects attract, make some certain species of marine wildlife aggressive.
Yep.
So, did I don't know, I didn't catch the early part of the stream. Did you guys do Chaos News at all?
No, we didn't.
I didn't.
Regrettably, no, we didn't.
I did a news article that I had found, but we didn't have a whole bunch to do. So.
Well, what the hell?
Fuck.
Hey, are you watching a musical over there, Burnside?
Are you singing
Wait,
with the
did I
rain?
leave that on? Hold on.
He's a Simon and Garfunkel. Who would have known? Was that Little Orphan Annie we were listening to?
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
It's Oliver Twist.
Anyone want to keep guessing?
Is that Old Blue Eyes?
I can't believe you guys
Sound
can hear
of
that
Music.
from the other room.
Sound of Music.
I think you're right, but
The hills are alive, with the sound
of
music.
As long as it
Yeah,
wasn't
see,
that
my
classic
aunt loves
remake.
that movie, so I know that movie.
The Von Trapp family. The Von Trapp family. Anyhow.
The Von Tramp family, what?
Von Trapp
Anyways,
was the name of the people.
Tell us how
Tramp.
many men. Tell us how many Florida men have violated gators today. 6.
Well, this one,
Only
this
you.
one actually, this is an Irishman story.
Oh shit! What did he blow up? God damn it!
Looks like his own head. Doctors found an interesting surprise when they examined an Irishman's brain. He seemed to be missing part of the organ. The 84-year-old man went to the emergency department because he kept falling, a common problem among older adults. He said he had weakness on the left side of his body, according to a report published by the BMJ Case Reports. Other than the weakness, which lasted for 3 days, medical staff noted that he didn't have any confusion, facial weakness, vision, or speech problems, and was otherwise reportedly feeling fine. Although his blood work came back normal, brain imaging scans revealed a strange 3.5-inch pocket of air in his head. Yeah, this guy had a bubble in his head. Quote, "We were able to see the brain scan images before receiving the formal report from our radiology specialist and immediately knew something was not right," Dr. Finley Brown, co-author and physician of Causeway Hospital in Northern Ireland, told Newsweek via email. Quote, "I wondered if the patient had previously undergone brain surgery or had a congenital abnormality we didn't know about. But Brown and his colleagues questioned the patient and learned he never experienced either of those." Very interesting. The pocket was revealed to be a new, I'm going to butcher this, pneumatocelli, pneumatoceele, a pressurized air-filled cavity based in the brain's right frontal lobe. Those types of cavities are typically found in patients who've had brain surgery or various types of infections. Having pneumocephalus is common, but they're typically much smaller in size. To find a pocket of this size in an organized fashion was extremely uncommon, with very few documented cases found where I was researching for writing up the case report, Brown said. Yeah, this guy looks like he could store a billiard ball in the front of his skull.
Jeez, I guess we know what his IQ is like.
Yeah, his IQ is literally his age, 84. Yeah, the scans also revealed he just doesn't have enough brain to have much higher IQ. Holy shit! One would ask the question, where the hell did his brain go? Anyhow, the scans also revealed he had benign bone tumor and suffered from a mini stroke. In order to repair the air cavity, doctors presented him with the option of surgery. However, due to the associated risks, the man declined the offer. Instead, he received various types of medicines to help prevent future strokes. The left-sided weakness was noted to have resolved on follow-up 12 weeks later, and he remained well. The authors conclude in the published report, Brown hopes that his case will encourage other physicians to fully investigate their patients, even if they present common symptoms, in order to help miss a rare cause or condition. That's kind of a weird wording. As for the stunning photos, those speak for themselves. The pictures of the scans are striking and can be easily appreciated by the general public without radiological or even medical training. I'm gonna put this in the side chat. You guys can check this shit out for yourself. It's fucking weird.
All right, let's see this weird with a beard brain scan.
It is now in the side chat. Feast thine eyes. This guy could store his flash drives inside the front of his skull.
So what
Like
you're
all
saying
of
is we could turn him into a smuggler.
Yeah.
Just put a magic flap on there, and we could stick government secrets in his head.
Yeah, there we go. Like Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah.
Put a solid straight hard drive in his skull. Yeah, it's pretty freaky. That's some weird. That's some genuinely weird shit. Okay, let's see. It's like we're going to be burning the midnight oil here, huh?
Well, guys.
You mean the 2 a.m. oil?
Whatever. I wanted to read just one more because it's a Florida man story. I wanted to get at least one Florida man. Okay, let's see. Hit and run driver tried to get away, then a man took out a sledgehammer.
Oh, hell.
And there is a video. So I'll put this in the side chat. Okay. A hit and run crash quickly turned chaotic Sunday morning when the driver tried to get away, only to be stopped by a very good Samaritan. By very good Samaritans.
Shit.
One of whom which had a sledgehammer. Video obtained by... Oh my gosh, he was channeling the power of Thor. Video obtained... The mighty Florida man. Video obtained by Local 10 shows a silver Infiniti trying to back up and flee the scene after driving onto oncoming traffic. When the SUV attempts to take a side street, a clan of people approaches the car, which sported a hanging front fender and screaming and slamming on the vehicle. One of the witnesses of the crash pulls out a hammer and smashes several windows as another person yanks off the car door handle, all while the car is still moving. Police confirmed Sunday afternoon that there was a hit-and-run crash on Northeast 36th Street and Biscayne Boulevard in Miami. Officials unidentified driver had been arrested and there were no injuries. In the footage, one elderly man throws his hands up in the air and shouts, "No te muevas! No te muevas!" which means don't move in Spanish.
Which means no what?
No, don't move.
Oh.
I thought it meant no pants.
No, that's
what you wish it meant, Burnside.
Well, hey, it makes it funnier.
No tengo pantalones.
Pantalones. All right, I'll have to remember that.
No tengo zapatos. No tengo.
I had to crack another beer for that one, man. This is going to be my last one for the night. Holy shit.
Florida man.
Florida man's going to be the death of my liver.
The man stood near the wheels of the vehicle and the driver then accelerated. About half a dozen people crowded the car as glass fell onto the asphalt. The video ends with the SUV finding a path out of the gathered pedestrians. Another SUV can be seen making a U-turn and following close behind.
Oh, they went Road Warrior. Oh fuck.
And here's the video in the side chat, and I'm gonna throw it in the proper chat. Do I have a wrench on your thing there, Burnside?
If you don't, I can get it in there.
You know what? Let me check because I've been very forgetful today.
You know, I can
type something.
Let's see. Let me get the. Yeah, it looks like I do have a wrench. So here is.
All right, cool.
Here's the article for everybody to watch this video after the stream, of course.
Oh man.
It's funny.
Oh shit.
Oh, Florida man.
It's fun.
Fucking Florida man.
Oh man. Well,
Thank God it ain't Tennessee or Oregon.
Fuck y'all.
Hey, Tara, when you move out of Florida, it's no longer.
No, you want to know why? Because I'm still going to be a Florida Gator. I'm still going to be a Florida native.
Nope.
And I'm still going to freeze my ass off in Chicago because it gets no higher than, what was it, 65?
Yeah, it very rarely gets over 65.
I'm going to live in a hoodie.
So you're gonna walk around like in a green hoodie? I'll call you a Kekistani.
No, I will make myself a red and black hoodie with a diamond on the back to stand for Harley Quinn. Either that or Burnside, I will just steal your camo jacket and say fuck you.
Shadowly.
Me a libertad.
I got a gator seamstress. We can do you a gator-headed hoodie.
I am a seamstress. I can make a gator-headed hoodie.
Oh, that's brilliant! I gotta see you in that.
Oh God, I'm tempted to.
And I'm gonna put an orange and blue UF on there, and then in the little corner is gonna be it written Alberta.
No, don't do that. You'll get shot. We are very territorial at sports. Don't do that. You'll get shot. Have the gator head on there. They'll think you're a tourist. Anything other than that, don't do it. You'll get fucking shot. I shit you not. We are very territorial at sports. You will get shot so quick. Don't do it.
It
Burnside
would
won't
be almost painless.
shot in Chicago.
What?
What won't get you shot?
What won't get you shot? Voting Democrat? I
You think?
Oh,
I think.
You have an outside chance if you vote Democrat. Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain.
Well, hey, Burnside, I probably got to jump out of here in a few minutes.
All right, I'll probably have to wrap it up soon, anyways. I know we've kind of run over, but it's been one of those days, and I had to catch up for those 2 fucking trains.
Yeah, I read about that. You got caught behind the trains.
Yeah, literally. I mean, here's how the day went. All right, I slept in a little bit. I got up. I ate, got my contacts in, got dressed, and what have you. 5 o'clock rolls around, so we said, all right, I'm gonna go get the groceries. That girl comes with me, and that, so I don't forget anything. So we go to the Jewel, and we say, all right, well, we don't really have all we have over here, so we go to the other Jewel. And we go, all right, okay, we got all the things we were looking for, because one is different from the other for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but you go over the one border, and then it's fucking stupid bullshit. And that, so we get the groceries from there. Then I'm like, all right, well, I got to replace all those rations I ate up. So I go all the way over to Indiana, and we dodge 2 trains over there, ironically enough. Because we get to we get over at the Walmart there, we get in and out in a decent time. Then I go to 2 other stores because I'm looking for shit to sew my fucking jacket, my fucking vest back together. Because Scooby's like, you can't replace your colors, man. You got to keep it. And I was like, stop hitting me with my own logic. It hurts. And then that went nowhere fast. So I'm like, all right, I have to go find a Joanne Fabrics or something. So then we went to go get my corncob pipe replaced. I replaced my corncob pipe. Then you're on the way back. No fucking trains. No fucking trains when we hit the highway. You get on the highway. Get into our neighborhood. You know, get right off on 57. 2 or 3 blocks up, there's a fucking train. And I'm sitting there like, oh, you gotta be bullshitting me. So I go and pack the pipe. I have myself a decent smoke. I wait there. Fucker goes, get over that. Go another couple blocks up. The last one before the light we got to take a turn at. Poof, gates drop down. And we're like 2 cars up. I was like, what the hell? Because, you know, of course there's a mom-mobile in front of me with all these goddamn bummer stickers and stuff. So I can't see what the hell's going on because this thing's wider than a Florida Gator and a Sherman tank combined as one, you know. So we're dealing with an oversized soccer mom-mobile, so I can't see behind it or in front of it or anywhere's about. And I hear, wah, and I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I go pack my pipe again. And this, I swear to God, I swear to all that is holy, this thing gets 3/4 of the way done, stops, waits 5 minutes, pops it in reverse, goes all the way back because they can hear everybody chumping, yelling at the damn thing to get the hell out of the way. I almost thought we were going to have a riot on the fucking street, like, you know, one of those Black Lives Matter protests, man. Because everyone's honking and hooping and hollering. I'm just smoking my pipe, and I'm like, I didn't bring a baseball bat. I don't think I have anything relatively lethal in my trunk. Nightcrow and I are looking at each other, kind of, you know, mentally doing a tactical assessment. And we're like, yeah, shit kicks off. We're fucked. This is the one time we are totally fucked. I might only have a tire iron. And that's not even the good one, like the one they have in Fallout, where it's the L-shaped one. No, I got the 4-way. What the hell are you going to do with that? I'm no Xeno Warrior. I'm not being able to throw that thing like a chakram boomerang, go, wing! You chuck that thing and hit like 8 people and catch that thing? Yeah.
And you did it wrong. You did the sound wrong. It's...
Thank you! I don't know how to do that. I haven't been able to do that since I was like... I used to be when I was a kid, and I used to be able to do it. I fucking lost touch with it. I had the Xena game for PS1.
Burnside, come on, man. I do a weekly serial, Prepared Monday. You don't watch that shit?
Since when do you do that? This is the first to me.
Dude, I'm on like episode 50 of that shit. I've been doing it for like a year.
Fucker! Son of a bitch.
I do Prepared Monday, I do Regulatory Tuesday, and I do Spiritual Thursday.
Son of a motherfucker. Damn it, this is what I get when I have to sleep all the time because of my goddamn night shift. Give me a channel link so I can at least try to keep up.
I'll send it to you after.
All right, because that was only the real problem. That fucker pulled 3/4 up the way, and then it pulled all quarters back, and everyone's like, come on, man, rudder.
I did like a 4-week dissertation on folding knives for use carry, you know? I mean, for crying out loud, man.
Oh,
Jesus. You got to sub. Everybody needs to be subbed to everybody.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where it's like, I are dumb for that.
Yeah, man, about 3 weeks back, I did an episode on your car kit. I mentioned you should keep a knife in your car kit, man, just in case.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that because I normally got screwdrivers and a hammer. So I normally just use the hammer because my actual tires, like the physical rims that they fit onto in that, I have to smack those with a sledgehammer to get them off. So I normally got a hammer in the car. This is the one time I didn't have the hammer in the car because I took the hammer out to make room for the shovel. Oh, mother! And it's plastic, so I'm like, yeah, we're screwed.
Hey, before we go much further, I just want to thank Colleen Bernier for her submissions for the Chaos 120 News. She is our senior Florida correspondent.
She's the best correspondent of Florida.
Yeah, we love you, Carlene.
She
Colleen
gets
Bernier.
the approved Yeffing Fox
I
award
swear
for.
she goes into the tabloids for this shit.
Hey,
man.
Tara, would it help if I brought some Oregon Man stories next time?
No. No, would you
She's
want
like,
to know
no.
why? Because they're like, That only happens on occasion. Florida, it happens every day, which is a bunch of bullshit.
Hey, if it helps, I can try and dig up some Hingle McCringleberry stories about being in the hood. But it's pretty much going to be the same thing. Tyrone Jenkins slept with Leroy Jenkins' wife. Leroy Jenkins got upset, so he got a 9mm and went over to Tyrone Jenkins' house.
How's that going to help?
And
I
he
live
screamed,
in the fucking hood right now.
And he screamed, Leroy Jenkins, before he did it.
And proceeded to do a drive-by. Yeah. It's about how it's gonna go.
That guy just ran in and did a drive-by.
That's his why. That's why it's grid.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So Leroy Jenkins did the drive-by shooting on Tyrone Jenkins, killed the old lady and her grandmother too. Family riot ensues. Black Lives Matter does not appear to be on scene because they're too afraid to go into the hood.
Yeah, it was the wrong color person shot the black guy.
They were looking and they were like, "Oh, damn it! It's another fucking black guy shooting a fucking black guy. Son of a bitch!"
Hey, Tara, if it makes you feel better, there was a impromptu protest in the city of Portland on Sunday. They were protesting the fact that ICE agents are allowed to step foot in the state of Oregon. All of the protesters got arrested.
Sweet. Fucking sweet. Yeah. I don't call for that often, but yeah.
That make you feel better, Tara?
Well, I'll say this about Black Lives Matter. It's really sad that the level of outrage is determined by Sherman-Williams paint samples.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Yeah, they're out there with their little folder of paint samples. Yeah, this one was too dark. He was too ochre. We can't be outraged.
You're fucking killing me, man. You're fucking killing me. Oh my god! When I have like 3 days off, I gotta make some memes for this shit.
Oh
man, I gotta do that, and I gotta do the fucking leper kings.
I wonder if BLM has its own custom Sherwin-Williams paint samples called Outrage White and.
Panther Pride Black.
Too dark to care.
Too dark to care.
I can check the Sherwin-Williams tomorrow on my way out of town if you want me to.
Oh, do it. Give me some pictures I can meme, man.
Yeah, pick up some various skin toned
colors. Yeah, get some skin tone looking colors. Oh shit. We will do
runs
this.
the gamut of the melanin scale.
I'll see what I can do.
And get us and try to find the ones that they match skin tones from light to dark, and give us some color names so we can we'll know which color is too dark for Black Lives Matter to care if they shot a black guy, and give us kind of like a ballpark of what color we can expect to find at Sherwin-Williams. They start getting outraged.
Oh man, let's do this. Let's make this a thing. God. Oh.
Hashtag paint lives matter.
Hashtag paint the lives that matter.
There we go.
Paint the lives that matter. Oh Lord, that's funny.
We done Burnside or
yeah, I think it's about that time, everybody. So I want to thank everyone for stopping by.
Real quick. Is there any way I can get out of this, like, dressing up like, some sort of sports whore? Would you rather me be like, Generation X Rogue? Like from X-Men? Where she wears the green mini skirt, the tank top with the
armor.
net shirt over it.
Need armor.
Why?
Shoulder pads are sexy.
Fuck that. You want to watch? You want to see that shit? Watch the lingerie football team. I don't give a fuck.
Oh fuck that! I'm watching the hockey version.
Then watch the fucking hockey version. But I'm not a sports girl. I can follow football. I can follow baseball. That's about it.
But hockey doesn't protest. It beats the fuck out of people. So does roller derby. Oh,
I don't exactly enjoy watching blood splatter against plexiglass.
At least wear the gloves.
No.
So you can drop the gloves on.
No, he
on
has
Burnside.
a choice. He gets Harley Quinn or he gets X Generation X-Men Rogue.
Throw some shoulder pads on it.
God.
They're having their first fight.
Oh, no. You know what? You can hope for that, but just remember who's getting the sharp ass, pointy needled stiletto nails and will be slicing into your back.
Oh, you better do it right, goddammit.
I'm going to make it look like somebody took you to a slicer.
Okay, that works for me.
To each their own.
To each their own, yes.
To each their own, except the sodomists. We don't like those communist sodomites. They need to burn in hell and stuff like that. And yeah. Rada red.
And malevolent riders with me, Rogue, instead of the whole fucking roller derby shit.
Oh, hell, I forgot to give the
What'd you forget?
He wanted to jump in and I forgot. Motherfucker. God damn it. Well, fuck it. I'll push the right button. I'll give him the thing, and I should be sober enough to do this shit. All right, everybody. Richard Nixon Lee. Good night, you fucking animals. All right. Anyone want to shill stuff, or do we want to just hit the big red button?
Go to my Etsy shop, Tara and Roxy Craft. Buy my shit so I can go claim Burnside and slice him up.
Next.
Well, I'm probably gonna try my tea time stream again. The dank memes subject again. Probably a little later in the day because daylight savings time just completely fucked me over.
I got some dank memes to contribute if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it like a half international, half domestic crowd as far as that goes. So we'll see. Let's see what goes on.
So a mixed pack.
A mixed pack, yeah.
Mixed nuts, all right.
And you guys have something to look at in Discord. So I have some concepts for you guys to submitted for your approval and so on and so forth. Anyhow, that's all I got.
The yiffin. I've got the yiffin to get my yiffin approval.
Next.
Yiff.
Yes, go ahead.
What?
Your turn.
All right.
Stop. Talk. Damn it. Do something.
Do something just to Fox. Yeah, I got it. I'm Guest Fox. I do politics and gaming stuff, and you can find my channel, which uses the same name and picture that I use here. If you can handle my little furry personality, you can subscribe. Not for me.
Fornication.
Oh, someone save me! I'm Bernie Sanders.
And I am the Veteran Mountain Man, and you can catch me on BitChute, YouTube, Minds, Twitter, Gab, Makers Support, and Patreon. I do political commentary and a whole bunch of other topics. I try to do one every day.
Sweet. Anyone got irate prostate stuff?
I think his stuff's in the description, isn't it?
I hope, but I kind of really, I literally after I threw the groceries into the fridge, just slapped this together. So the fuck if I know. I'm just gonna assume I screwed up and missed it.
Yeah,
NightCrows stuff is there. Burnside stuff is there. Yeah, it doesn't look like Irate stuff is there, but he is the Irate state.
And he runs the Cream Stream on Fridays, so check him out on that.
I'm gonna hurt you if you forgot my Etsy shop.
He also does Drinks with Friends and Sir Adamantine on Sundays. Or is it Saturdays?
Nope, my Etsy shop's there.
All right, well, fuck, I gotta get Irate prostate stuff on there. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
Probably mine too, man. I didn't see mine.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, all right. Both you motherfuckers are gonna have to get me. We will fix this shit. I will fucking finagle this.
We'll fix it tomorrow, and he can host again.
Yep.
All right.
So
we can do this. We can do this.
We
and then
can.
I'll be caught by a train. And if I do, I'll be fucking pissed. I will fucking live stream me being caught by this train if I can figure out how to fucking. I will be so pissed off.
It's Periscope.
I know how to do it.
Use the Periscope app through your YouTube account.
I'll try. I have to see what data stuff I've got on my phone because I literally all I have is I have an anarchist book. I've got Discord. I've got one or two other graphic images for covers and stuff like that and ringtones. And then I've got a Rick and Morty game, and it's like, I am overloaded with data. And it's like, bitch, I barely even tapped you for data. What the fuck?
What company are you going through?
CCCP.
What the fuck that is?
Oh, that's that communist phone network.
He got the joke.
I was thinking of that German pop band.
Close enough.
That's a very obscure reference that most people won't get.
Oh, that's good.
They had a minor hit in the 1980s called "American Soviets" that
I
was rather fond of.
Mm. All right. We also had Scooby331 on earlier. You can find him on Twitter at not_Scooby331.
That's squatters kicked him off.
Yeah, as they're a bunch of Bolshevik bastards.
Water wants to kill the Scooby. No.
Yes.
I'm still surprised I'm allowed to be on there.
Me too. I've been twattering Rahm Emanuel, being an asshole to him, and I've been asking JB, whoever the fuck is running for governor, if he's a communist.
Dude, I accost my governor. I accost the governors of the 2 states around me. I accost all their senators. I accost half their freaking representatives. I'm surprised I'm still allowed on.
I'll probably start looking for 1-800 numbers when it gets closer to re-election time, and I'll actually call JB, whatever his name is. I'll ask him, since he's running as Democratic representative. All right. 1, are you willing to cooperate with Trump on his agenda? 2, how do you feel about communism? Are you a communist? Do you sympathize with communism? Are you willing to look the other way when these people decide they want to sexually violate garbage cans?
Oh God, it reminds me of the rainforest all over again.
Yeah, it's that kind of problem over here. Yeah, it's when I want to ask JB, is Fitzker, Weisker, there's only 5 different fucking ways you can pronounce that, so it's like, I need a better demographic to know how to pronounce it. But yeah. Scooby331 is also on Minds.com. He's on YouTube, and he makes decent videos. If you're a person who wants to know about New York, like actual New York, not the sodomite New York that everyone puts up in every stupid TV show, go and watch his stuff, because he'll actually walk you through the neighborhoods and tell you about the history, what's going on, the intricacies of either what's going on with the sociopolitics or how this neighborhood changed for whatever reasons and what have you. And he is looking forward to interrogating the shit out of communists, which is going to be awesome.
Got my vote for that shit.
Oh, hell yeah. So by all means, if you want to see a 7-foot man berate a bunch of Soviets, by all means, give him your love. Give him your love.
I think he and I should get a common set of questions together, and that way we can interrogate them on opposite coasts and compare their answers.
Oh, man, please do, because I was contemplating after he was telling me this. I was inspired. And I was like, maybe for May Day here, I'll go around with the giant billboard about the 8 anarchists that got hung under false pretenses and go, does anybody know who these fuckers are? And just see all the dumb faces going, I don't know.
Kitty,
I
hear a kitty.
My kitty's saying farewell to everybody.
Aw. Good night, kitty. All right. Did we get all Scooby stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Who's next?
That's it.
All right. All you guys that are watching, I'm gonna do the Irving thing. I hope you know where the hell I'm at. Just look up the Burnside Film Project or Frank Rizzo Burnside Bums, and you should be able to find everything. On Twitter, just look for the asshole who's memeing the shit out of Rydio since he don't know how to fucking speak English or type English. You know, that Hingle McCringleberry Pharaoh food stamp guy. Look for the guy that's screwing with him with the gas mask on. That's probably the easiest way to find me. That's right, kitty. You tell Pharaoh food stamp he's a douchebag. Good kitty. See, our cats were patriotic than that sorry son of a bitch. All right, I'm pushing the big red button later, motherfuckers.